Yes, people, welcome to our first studio show for Real Ball Talk. Big up everyone in the building. Obviously, it feels very good to finally be here with the mandem.
Come on.
So let me introduce everyone one by one. Obviously, everyone knows me. I'm John. What are you saying, Jalil?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here. Big up Lamps in the building, man. You know what time it is.
Yeah, trust me. Big up Lamps. What are you saying, my brother Rash?
Alhamdulillah, happy to finally be here with the mandem. Let's do this.
100%. And last but not least, our guy Jeff. What are you saying?
All good, man. Happy to be together in person, man. So this is going to be good.
Yeah, no, 100%. Obviously, people, first thing to do is smash the like, subscribe to RBT.
All that good stuff.
All that good stuff. But this is going to be like a quick season recap, team of the season. So let's get straight into it. Obviously, Man City managed to win the Prem. Last minute coming back from 2-0 down. Coutinho put Villa 2-0 up. And I don't know who else here thought, shit, this might actually happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Liverpool might actually do this.
Psych!
But yeah. Trying to piss off Lamps already, but it's calm. But yeah. Now, obviously, City came back. Guendozi coming off the bench, getting 2 goals. Big up Sterling for the first goal, by the way. Great cross.
Very good.
That's one of them individual moments that you need. And then, who scored the second? Rodri, great finish.
Yeah.
Comes
That deflected. I couldn't tell.
No deflection.
Straight drill, man.
And that's bad keeping.
Yeah, I was going to say, you think the keeper should have saved that?
It weren't Martinez, innit? It was another guy.
What was that guy? Olsen.
I don't even think he saw it. Late.
Yeah.
I think he was here late. He just.
And then something happened to him after the game, innit?
Yeah. The fans, innit?
Jesus.
But yeah, man, I mean, let's start off with Jalil first. Man City, 4 Prems now in 5 years. Bro, like, talk to me about it, man. Like, where do they stand legacy-wise in all time?
I see a lot of stuff about they have their history and stuff, and you just got to look at it, man. They're writing history as they go. From 10 years ago when they their initial first one to now, I think it's mad. I mean, how many have they won? Like, what is it? What were we on? 7?
4 in the last 5 and 6 in the last 10.
Yeah. So the first one was 2012.
12, yeah.
2012, man. That's an achievement in itself. That's dominance to a team, man. I mean, you got to big up Pep, man. As soon as you came in, you knew what time it was. You knew what you had to do, to be fair. And I was watching that game. I was watching both games. I didn't once think City weren't lifting this trophy, man.
Even when they went 2-0 down?
Nah. He learned from his mistakes, bro. He learned from his mistakes, and that's what a good manager does, do you know what I mean? And I guess we got to speak about a few managers today. And certain managers don't learn from the mistakes, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it was an easy win. Liverpool had it in the bag, but they took too long, in my opinion. I'm going to skip from game to game, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I was watching it at the same time, so I'm just going off what my memory is. But, yeah, for me, Liverpool was just taking their piss. They should have got a few goals in. And when you saw that first goal come in, I know every Liverpool fan started shitting themselves.
Yeah.
I know they did, man. I know they did. Yeah, man. You know, like, we should have signed Neto and that. Like, chatting this shit. Do you know what I mean? If we signed him, this would have happened.
I'll tell you what, though. Hwang was paid. Do you see what he was doing?
Oh, my days.
Is that the strike? The Asian strike?
Is that the one that fucked up that 2-1?
Hwang Hee-chan.
Oh, my days.
Made like 8 errors in like attacks. If Neto was on, like first half an hour, he was killing Liverpool on the break.
Mad.
And every time he was on the break,
Neto's a
he was
baller,
doing
though.
bits. And then Hwang come on and it all went tits up from there, man.
Don't you
That
think
was a
Kwang
baller.
was having a good season, though? Like,
He's a decent player, to be fair.
He is good, but he wasn't good.
He done dirt to us as well. I lied to Arsenal, though.
He scored, he didn't do dirt.
Okay.
We gave him a goal.
Oh, yeah, I was
yeah,
mistaken that, man.
See what it is? You see when you support a team like Liverpool,
Come on.
you never think your team's going to lose the game.
That's fair enough.
Like, I'll be honest.
That's true, bro. Can't lie.
When I'm seeing my goalkeeper score headers,
No, stop.
it's not. Like, when I watch Liverpool and we're losing a game, even when we was losing against Tottenham, I'm surprised we drew. But I think we're going to lose the game.
Yeah.
We're always going to find a way to win it, and especially because Van Dijk's never lost at Anfield before, I don't think.
Never lost.
He's
lost.
got a clean record. He's the only one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a mad record.
Still.
Still.
What's that, 4 years?
That day will come, though.
4 years?
I think Thiago's never lost at Anfield as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's out of the final, by the way, right?
Yeah, he's out of the final.
right?
He's out, yeah.
Crazy.
I see something that said the injury's not that bad.
It's Achilles, isn't it?
Apparently,
Yeah.
Sore injury.
He ain't making that in a week, man. Less than a
True.
week.
That's true.
No way he's playing. But
He might feature.
Fabinho's fit.
Fabinho's fit, yeah.
But
That counts for
he's
something.
been out for a week or so, right? So
Yeah.
Firmino or Firmino?
Fabinho. Fabinho's obviously fit, yeah.
Firmino ain't, his time's over.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
be gone. He'll be gone.
It's over.
What, he
not
gonna be
gonna
back
keep
up?
sitting.
You want him to play back up?
He's not going to keep sitting on the
He
bench.
ain't no super sub, by the way.
Firmino. I think when you see him the other day against
Best player on the pitch.
it reminds you that this is why he's 10 times ahead of Jota. And everyone knows me, Jota's the worst.
Oh man, do you know what? You gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. I remember.
Remember, I told you that.
I remember speaking about Jota. I remember speaking about Jota at football when speaking about him, and he goes, "Don't say that about Lamb. Lamb's not rate him." But I thought Jota's right.
I told you.
I thought,
Jota's cool.
but he destroyed Arsenal. He didn't just destroy us. He destroyed a few teams.
That's not a big feat.
Yeah, true.
Destroying Arsenal was scoring goals. So it wasn't like.
He caused trouble, bro. Like I'm not. Let's put it like that.
Destroying Arsenal would be Suarez.
Oh, yeah. What, the 5-1?
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, he didn't even score that game. He didn't even score one game, but
Yeah.
that was
It was
mad.
trouble though.
That was mad. That was mad.
That's
was
what
mad.
we call destroying a team. Jota, he never destroys teams, he scores goals.
Yeah.
So for me, like, even when you look at him play, like basic things like a basic pass, you can't play it.
It's weird. He wasn't like that at Wolves, though.
He was better wide. It didn't make no sense.
It don't make sense at
Why
Wolves.
he's
It looked
got
like he was
worse.
better technically.
Actually,
That's
you
what I
know
don't
what
get.
It probably makes sense though, because Wolves, like, it's a good team, but Liverpool's a step up.
Yeah. So that's what
you
you
look
know. It's
good
the,
there
that's what you know. It's the
because
difference.
Play like okay football, but you're going to
100%.
one of the best teams.
At the end of the day, he's always going to get goals. Like he's always going to score goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool create chances.
Yeah.
Do you actually don't want him? Is it that you don't want him?
I don't want him doing it.
Should be on the bench.
See,
Yeah, but
see for me, Arsenal. Right, so I was talking to my brother, they support Arsenal, right?
They got Allah.
And my brother, Yomi supports Arsenal. He was
Big up
saying
Yomi.
Big up Olders,
about how
man.
they like Nketiah. For me personally, even though you guys might not like Lacazette, for me Lacazette's better than Nketiah.
Yeah.
It's not even a
yeah,
question.
It's not a
Of course
question.
it is.
But
Yeah.
because Nketiah's getting goals,
He's gonna
there's that
feature.
recency bias where you
Yeah.
kind of forget hold of it.
That's Arsenal fans,
Yeah.
you
God.
know.
No.
Nah, you can't
Who's
forget.
forgotten that?
No one.
I don't think no one's forgotten.
Nah, you know what?
No. Arsenal fans will tell you then Nketiah deserves to start with Lacazette. Don't get it
Arsenal fans
twisted.
will
tell
No,
you that,
but
yeah,
that's
facts.
but that's just because you
Bruv.
become disillusioned with Lacazette. That don't mean that like Nketiah deserves to start for the last 5 games.
Yeah.
Because he just works hard. He
See what
was
you
working
mean,
well.
yeah. I
But
see
it
what you
doesn't
mean,
mean that
yeah.
you should stay. Like I still want him gone.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know,
want- I
he
don't
should
want him
go.
to stay.
Would you have him as backup if we get 2 more strikers?
Balogun. Balogun's better than
he deserves a
Nketiah.
chance.
And that's not
Balogun
what he
deserves a
wants to
chance.
do. He doesn't want to be backup. He wants to be a starter.
He does. He said that.
Talks about
Balogun.
Has anyone actually seen it? 'Cause I
He
haven't had
he played.
Only
He
small
played. He got
snippets.
pops.
He played in
He
the
didn't play
first
well.
game of the season when we were at our
At
worst.
Brentford.
When there was people
He
out
got
with
thrown
COVID,
under the bus that
Aubameyang was
game.
out,
And we got
and
smoked.
we got smoked.
Yeah, he got
It wasn't
thrown.
even fair. Like,
Got
and then
thrown under the bus.
after that, he went out on loan to like
Yeah.
Middlesbrough.
I don't think.
So
I don't think we had a full team though, did we?
Nah.
Of course not.
That's why we had to use him. So I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can say. Is
So
it
it's-
thrown on the
yeah,
bus?
but even like in his under 23 run, like even
but if
when he was meant to leave,
Yeah.
and then all of these teams wanted him, and then Arsenal kept him. So you're gonna
Yeah.
keep him to not use him.
Exactly.
I
And
hear
you
you.
see him
yes,
with
I
the
hear
under
you. Okay.
23.
Tears it up.
Bangers goal. He tears it up.
I
They're
see
not on his
it.
level. Like, none of them are on his level.
And it's not even, it's the quality of his goals at the under 23s.
Okay.
And
Okay.
his
It's not
Okay.
even
play.
just the goals. It's the play.
No,
Yeah,
he's doing badness out there. Like, he's ruining people.
destroying players.
Yeah.
Like, disrespecting them.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Arsenal bring him back. But to bring it back to like the Man City Liverpool thing, just
Well, we're gonna do this a lot
yeah,
today. I
it's
can't
gonna
lie.
happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But let me ask Rash this question. It's kind of like a twofold question. First of all, on Man City, and obviously everyone chip in on Man City. Now they've won 4 out of 5 with Pep. Where do you think this puts them in the grand scheme of things in terms of all-time Prem teams?
It's a good question.
Because let me just fill you in. Because one of the things I've heard recently is that Fergie, a lot of his Prems, he actually won in the 90s. I think 6 of the 13 Prems or 7 of the 13 won in the 90s. And in the 90s, there's a fair case that you could say the Prem was the 3rd best league. The Serie A was definitely better in the 90s.
The Liga was.
Maybe even La Liga.
No, the Liga definitely.
Nah, Prem was
No, it was. I'm being kind.
better than.
If you think about
I
it,
don't think La Liga was.
in the
can't say
90s,
that.
in the 90s, one Prem team made the final. In the whole 90s.
What?
Yeah.
In the 90s, one
but
team.
Even that's maybe an unfair thing because it's still a whole league. Like, so when you judge it off the best teams, obviously it's gonna look better. But the whole league, like when you think about it, Deportivo was towards the end of the 19.
Yeah.
like, they were cool. Before, like,
Valencia
a season
were
or
good.
two. Valencia were in and out of being good.
Barca, Rivaldo, them, man.
Barca even were they were even a bit up and down.
But compare it to the Prem. Until Arsenal came with Wenger, who was challenging United and Fergie? What, Newcastle?
Yeah, when it went, so yeah, first 4 years it was all.
Blackburn.
Even Blackburn won that random.
That was an anomaly.
Exactly. So
would
when,
you say early 2000s though La Liga was definitely better? Because I was
Yeah,
was
I'll
definitely
say that.
yeah.
I'll say that.
But again, Fergie won 2 or 3 leagues in early 2000s.
Yeah, no, but that's when we had fallen off for a little period because after like 98, the 98 season when we won, there was a few seasons we were like absent.
Yeah, United won 3 in a row.
United were winning by like 18 points on it.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this.
So I
Anyway,
just want to
so
throw it
You
to
know where
Rash.
he's going. You know where he's going. Everyone's seen it. You're gonna pick up the manager Klopp and look. I see you smiling, bro. Sorry, you answer. I know where he's going with this, though. Go
Hey,
ahead.
I'm just bringing it up, man. Rash, what do you say? What do you say?
They definitely got a big argument to actually say they have the best Premier League team of all time. But then you've got to think about who are we going to measure them up against. Okay, so I mean, are we doing it against their success? Or are we doing it against their team, the way that they play and their dominance on the pitch and sort of like that? Okay, are you going to compare them to an Invincibles? Are you going to compare it to a Chelsea? Are you going to compare them to the Man United treble?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's about it.
Cause you know what? It's good you brought up the Invincibles, yeah? Because I heard someone say, and I think we shared the clip this morning in one of our groups with Lamps, that said that he feels the Invincibles are should be more remembered like this Liverpool team. Because he was saying that the Invincibles never dominated English football. They just had a one-off amazing achievement. But they never actually dominated. They never won back-to-back. Obviously, they never won 3 in a row. So this Liverpool team, the 99.1 that won the league, should be more remembered with the Invincibles. And then there's a tier above
what
for the
did they
Fergie
do?
United.
So what did they do? They won the league and they won the FA Cup that year, didn't they? The Invincibles.
The Invincible year.
Yeah, they won the FA Cup, then they won the league, and then the following year they went to the Champions League final.
At 06 we went to the final.
06, they went to the final.
Might not have won the FA Cup.
No, Arsenal did.
I think we did.
Arsenal did the Prem and
Against United.
FA Cup double.
98 and
United.
2002. I don't know if we did it.
2002.
I don't think we did it
In
in
04,
2004.
Arsenal just won Prem, and in 05, they won the FA Cup against United. So it's still like 2 Prems, 2 FA Cups in 3 years.
So someone said that the Liverpool team should be more remembered than the Arsenal team.
Yeah, they're saying that they should be like on the same.
Because of 99 points.
They should be saying that they're on the same level, and then the Fergie Uniteds, even the Mourinho back-to-back Chelsea, and the City Pep are a level above them too.
I get what he's saying, but in 20 years, if Arsenal's unbeaten thing hasn't been matched again,
Which it probably won't.
it's going to be a tier above the Liverpool one. Like in 20
should.
years, that's only going to apply to our era. In 20 years, these kids are not going to care that Liverpool came second.
They're not gonna care that they got how many points.
So it only applies to
win.
us.
And
Yeah,
didn't win.
this is
Yeah,
the
it's
thing,
mad.
yeah.
But do you think? Because
Oh, yeah, I forgot to speak about Liverpool. Go ahead, son.
No, my argument to that would be no one in the world cares about Man City, not even the Man City fans. So I'll keep it real with you. Man City they were doing like the title celebrations on YouTube.
Yeah.
It had 23,000.
I saw that. I heard it was the lowest attendance.
Because all of their fans are new.
Yeah, but Mark Goldbridge
On United side 24,
people
just talking about United,
just
Ten Hag.
complaining about United.
But come on, the fan bases are
23,000. It's
fan
what I'm trying to
bases,
say,
bro.
like, it doesn't matter what City do in the Premier League. In order for City to actually get the global recognition that they do, because they're a good team, innit? They deserve the global
Yeah,
recognition.
no one hates
right?
City.
You can't really hate. If you like football, you can't hate the way City.
Yeah, you're
play,
blasphemous
right?
if
It's
you
bad,
don't like
right?
it.
But the thing is, teams like United got global recognition because not only did they sign international players, they won the Champions League, right? Chelsea, it's big in Africa, but they signed
Massive in
Yeah,
Africa.
massive,
Massive.
massive in
African
Africa.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive,
They
massive.
won the Champions League.
Massive.
Still massive in
Liverpool.
France.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even in Africa.
Africa, bro.
as
Yeah.
well.
Africa.
Well, French Africa.
Yeah.
Arsenal, look how many African players have played for Arsenal.
And we haven't won the Champions League. Like,
Arsenal even won the Champions League. Yeah.
Arsenal signed so many Africans, and throughout the years, Arsenal's been known as the black team.
Yeah.
That's
what we are. Yeah.
Or if you're black,
Even
you're
before
just
Ian
Arsenal.
Wright.
Yeah, exactly.
Even before.
It's
that,
true. Yeah. It's true.
So,
But lads, don't you think,
Yeah.
Don't you think
you're right.
City, say they carry on doing this, like, even if they don't win the Champions League, but let's say they carry on dominating, yeah?
it's not
Don't you
enough.
think they're like all the in like Dubai, the Arab countries, in Africa, in America? Once people say, "Oh, I'm going to England," what team are you going to support and go? What game are you going to go watch when they go on holiday? They're going to be watching City because they're dominating. That's how it goes. Because when you go to America, you watch like the LA Lakers and stuff. Do you know what I'm
You
saying?
want to know what I think the difference is? I think it's the rivalry. Yeah. At every different stage when these teams was elite in the Premier League or leading the Premier League, they had a consistent rival, and the rivalry was fierce.
Yeah, all the time.
And it was a proper rivalry.
Yeah.
The managers hated each other. The players hated each other.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
go at it all the time. But with Man City, it's weird. It's like an all-star team.
Yes.
It's like everyone likes them.
Yes.
Like, no one really hates City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And it's because you don't know City fans. That's why you can't.
That's
relate
right.
Them.
I mean,
That's what it is.
And
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they're gonna benefit off battling Liverpool. Liverpool's got one of the biggest fan bases in football.
But at the same time, they are not Liverpool's rivals.
They are not.
Liverpool and United are more rivals.
Yeah.
Liverpool and City are more
I
rivals.
can't let even Liverpool and Chelsea are more
They are
rivals.
more rivals.
In terms of the
You can't bring United in this conversation. They haven't been
Nah.
good for years,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
It's
but
like
rivalry, bro.
It's dead.
Rivalry.
That's not dead.
Arsenal
United
Liverpool
rivalry
fan
is dead.
and a Man United fan together, they're beefing.
It's like me beef. It's like us beefing Liverpool. But you can't beef them because they're way above you.
That's
Nah,
That's
nah,
a bad.
nah.
Way above
That's
you.
a bad-
All you're
Yeah.
gonna do is bring history. All you're gonna do is bring history. Speak about the last 5 years. You got nothing to say.
Yeah,
You guys
but
got nothing. But you speak about history. That's all you're gonna
Liverpool
win.
United is one of the biggest game in football.
Yeah.
That was the game. That was
Over
not
a
anymore.
Clasico.
I think it was like a year or two ago. It wasn't. I'm sure like a year or two ago it was.
Yeah, a couple years back.
So that shows you.
even.
I think Spurs and Arsenal are bigger, bro.
Arsenal United.
Spurs and Arsenal forever.
Arsenal United.
Arsenal United.
That's
But
dead.
this is why.
That's a
I
dead
was the
this is why I was a
pinnacle.
bit upset at Arsenal because I remember I was saying it in the group chat, John.
Yeah.
And I was so happy. I said, finally, normality is going to be restored.
when they look like Arsenal were getting
Arsenal
fourth.
Oh, fair.
Let's come to that.
We
can talk about that.
It's gonna be a long
And
segment.
then now
Yeah.
it's like we have to wait for normality to be restored.
Yeah.
City they just signed Haaland. They're probably going to go unbeaten.
Do you want City to drop out first for normality to be restored? Does City need to drop like?
They
be
can't
finished?
drop out now.
I know they can't, but like
They're
throw
too
you
far
normality.
deep.
Do you
Okay,
think?
so what happened to? Basically, I need.
That's what I think you're saying.
I
Needs to.
need City's owners to support to become oligarchs and start to support the Kremlin. They need to, we need them out. We need them out. I am supporting the Kremlin.
I hear you.
What happened to Abramovich needs to happen to City's owners because look,
Yes.
all of these like, and I don't even want to sound racist because I'm not one of them guys. Oh, Middle East, the people from the Middle East. No,
brothers.
Listen, they're ruining football.
They're ruining football. They're ruining football.
They're ruining football. I think not them, the investment.
The money you're saying. I know.
Football ruined football.
No, it did.
When the money,
I blame Man United.
VAR and all this jazz ruined
I
football,
blame
man.
Man
United.
United. I blame Man
I
United.
blame I blame.
No, you can't blame United.
Man United.
Put their money.
Elaborate.
Right.
Chelsea the
Don't
first
put the
one.
money where
Why
they're
you blame
meant to.
United?
Were they spending big money on people like Ferdinand and stuff? They were the first people to spend
Yeah.
big money on them. They were the first people to go over
That was
over the odds at the
You
time.
know what?
How much
To be
was it?
fair,
How much
to be fair to
was it
Rash,
again?
they signed
remember, but it's more than anyone
they
else.
signed Ferdinand for 30 mil in 2002.
yeah.
And that's when people was.
2002,
I think
bro.
Shearer was.
Think about the
I think
inflation
Shearer went for
system.
like 19 million
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that.
But they wanted to get him as
went
well.
for 15 in '96.
They wanted to
So
get
6 years later, Ferdinand was 30, so he was the most expensive.
Yeah.
defender.
Exactly.
But then that was still sporadic. Chelsea, if you really want to say who ruined football in the modern era, Chelsea went and dumped 100 mil every
Yes.
year from
Yes.
the moment Abramovich got
But
there.
I think they
Yeah.
got the. Do you know what it is? You know when someone brings the door a little ajar. Chelsea just came and kicked that.
Yeah,
open.
yeah, yeah,
But United
yeah.
opened that door, bro.
Yeah, United.
But then they
opened
were.
the door.
That's still because they were the
he's
biggest
right.
club in the
He's
world.
right.
Spending 30 mil is not going to hurt your pocket. When
But
you
still,
get
it's a
Spend
principle.
30 mil on a centre back was unheard of.
Unheard
It was
of.
unheard of.
Unheard
but
of.
then you get Drogba 24 mil. He had one good season at Marseille, and then they said, 24 mil on him. They went
Because
crazy.
United, I believe it's because Man United made it okay to spend that sort of money.
No,
on
it's
people.
because
Yeah,
they,
that money
because
was
they
okay
got
to
£8
spend.
billion pound,
Yeah, that-
owner with £8 billion pounds.
I've got an interesting question. This is a good one for you guys to answer. Out of all the signings you've seen in football, which one did you see and you said, you know what, football's finished? Like, as in, like, the direction it's going in.
That's
right
a good
now.
There's
question.
two for me.
Because I've got one.
There's
I'm not
two.
telling you the craziest
What's
one.
yours? Say yours
There's two
first.
for me.
I'm gonna let you. Go and let you guys
There's
go.
two for me. I think one, it might not be my number one,
Yeah.
but I think the fact that Mbappe got signed by PSG on loan with an obligation to buy for 165 million
Yeah.
at 18 years old. People don't deep how
worth it, though.
stupid. I hear that.
Well,
But
worse
a
one.
loan with obligation to buy of 165 million for an 18-year-old.
It's crazy.
Bearing
In the
mind-
same summer, they signed Neymar for
It's
200
like
million.
Neymar. Yeah.
That's where man was gonna go.
That's
by
how
the
they
way.
swindled.
Neymar,
That's how they swindled the
200
deal
million
with
was mine.
FFP.
When was Dembele signed? Usman.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's the worst one.
That's a good
You got
one.
bought for 15 mil from Rennes.
I have a feeling
had a
there's
great
another one.
season, and then you got bought for 135 million
That's
pounds.
mad.
Well, who spent that money?
Barcelona. That's how much they spent.
And they signed
And they didn't get
And
nothing.
he played like 25 games.
In 4 years.
Yeah, that was money wasted.
4 years.
Yeah, because he was doing dirt at Dortmund. I like.
Yeah, but no 130 million. Though.
No.
How old is he? How old is he?
It was like
19.
20 or
Yeah, he's
19, 20.
It's a lot of money,
So
man.
that was the one for me. Like Mbappe was like, all right, this kid looks like a world beater. Like,
Yeah.
Dembele was like, all right, you're a good youngster.
Yeah.
135.
My problem with the Mbappe one was the fact it was loan with obligation to buy.
it was
It's-
wild. It was
It's
wild.
wild, bro.
What would you say, Rash?
You have to come back to me with that one.
Yeah.
There's been a few that I thought, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
I've got one,
Go for it, man.
but it's nowhere near the amount.
Yeah.
Liverpool signed Andy Carroll for 30 million. Signed it for me.
That was up there. You know what? That's up there.
It's got some bangers though.
That's up there.
Nah, that was-
That's
No, he scored like 2 goals for Liverpool.
yeah,
like the
literally,
cup,
bro.
like, yeah.
And one of them might have been in his first game.
Yeah, one was
Yeah.
a banger.
Well, banger. You remember that banger? Yeah.
Why do I think he got sold? Well, you guys bought him for 50 mil. Who got bought for 50 mil?
Torres.
Torres.
No, you
Okay,
sold
was
him. They
okay.
sold him to
For
Chelsea
50.
for 50.
Yeah.
Ah, yes,
Torres wasn't a bad
But he
sign.
was worth it.
But he
He was
was-
worth
Yeah,
it because
yeah,
he was
yeah.
beaten.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
facts.
Yeah, 8 months
Torres is
when he
kind of-
went
yeah.
there.
Torres calls United
But-
have headaches every time, bro.
He did. But you see the Andy Carroll one.
Rio and Vidic,
I
bro.
don't
Imagine
think-
that.
I don't think that could be. I don't think that could be forgiven.
I mean,
That's a mad
I don't
one.
think that.
anything close is Pepe.
No.
Hey, shout out Tenadine. Shout out Tenadine. Shout out Tenadine. Shout out Tenadine.
Let's be real. Nobody knew about the price until it all came out when my man got sacked for signing him. Yeah,
How much is
football was ruined.
72
for
M.
Arsenal.
72
million
M's.
Bruv, look at what he's
That's
done,
ridiculous,
bro.
Salah.
Since he's got here,
It's mad.
Come on,
It's
man.
mad.
Now, do you know why it's worse?
Man.
Because apparently we paid over the odds anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 20 mil over
Like
the
there was
odds.
Ford involved.
It's
Like
like,
the man that were involved.
You remember close.
Free hush puppy.
My guy.
Arsenal have always been close to getting bumped though, because remember,
Yeah.
you remember
Oh, yeah,
close
we
to
do.
getting bumped with 90 mil for Thomas
Lamar.
Lamar.
Oh
80
my
mil.
god.
Yeah, like you, boy.
Fuck,
like, you
that would have
but
been-
that was
I'm
Arsenal
happy, I'm
fans'
happy
fault.
we didn't sign him.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But
Yeah.
we're also bad, yeah, at selling players as well. If you look at all the players that we've let go in the last 10, let's say for example, we've been poor, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Our negotiations, our recruitment, just step it up,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie, all of them had to go because we weren't doing a damn thing. If they want to go, how can I blame you for wanting
For
to
the
go?
cat, we could have brought in more though. That's what I'm saying. Like for some people, I think there was an
we were
argument.
trying to-
about like Henri and the Van Persies and the
Van Persie's,
and everybody.
Fabregas, yeah.
When them times we were still paying off the stadium, no, they weren't even putting
yeah,
money
yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah,
We're
they
signing Scalacci.
Do you think
Yeah.
Arsenal had to move stadiums actually? Because thinking about it, obviously now you
That's
can
a
look back at
deep
it and
question.
be like,
That's a
You wanna
deep.
go there?
That's a deep
I'm
question.
gonna be
I don't
honest.
know if we got time
Yes.
for that today. That's a
Yes,
deep
but
question.
we
That's a
got
deep
sold the dream.
question.
We're meant to be challenging for Champions League. I understand.
Exactly,
But having
yeah.
said that, bruv, we had to move anyway. Regardless, we had to just look the part. Everyone was changing. We don't want to be behind and have a shit stadium.
No one was changing.
I mean,
They,
but
they tried to
one.
attract
No,
new
refurb.
fans.
No, they had
Developed
refurb.
it.
They had refurb.
Yeah.
Anfield's been there.
And
for a while.
Anfield,
Yeah.
Man United all got refurbed. It looked bigger. I think they put more seats even into like Barcelona in that. I think they made the stadium bigger and even Wembley. But I think we had to move, bro.
They tried to attract new. Even if you see the way the stadium's set up,
Yeah.
it's not. You see how Anfield's on top of you.
Yeah.
Arsenal's real like
Yeah.
business
It's a big stadium,
class.
though.
Yeah.
Bang stadium though.
Yeah,
Banging
so
stadium.
it's,
Stadium.
like if you really,
Banging.
that's
I ain't
why
gonna lie.
like they
Bang
tried
stadium.
to do
Hang
that.
in the front.
They tried to bring it. So what? You think they tried to bring in the money for like the corporate fans in terms of? 'cause
Yeah,
they
that's
made it
exactly
look-
what they tried to do.
They could have
yeah.
extended Highbury, man, because that was a serious ground, man.
That was hard, man.
That was
You
the
gotta-
toughest
you
ground
gotta-
to play on.
Yeah, you gotta love that ground. And
Have
you
you
could have
guys
done. You
ever-
could have done a Chelsea.
Yeah.
Remember Stamford Bridge? That back end was out of bands for like about
Yeah,
5, 6,
yeah,
7
yeah,
years.
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that.
Oh, yeah, in the 90s, innit?
Yeah.
We
The
first did
Zola
that, yeah.
era.
Yeah, the Zola era, yeah.
Could
yeah.
have done that.
But you know what? Yeah, with that Arsenal, that Emirates thing, there were a lot of fine margins. Losing the Champions League final in 06 would have been a big turning point. Winning the league in 08, all of a sudden, all the young players they want to stay. There were a lot of
But you know what it is?
There were a lot
At
of
that
fine
same
margins.
time as well is that the fans were changing too.
yes,
Highbury
yes,
was
yes.
a roaring crowd.
Yeah,
And you go
yeah.
to the Emirates, and it's
Silent.
very quiet.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
very.
like, to be honest,
I don't know how true
this
that is,
season,
man.
It's
this
60,000
actually
people.
the
This
loudest
season's
I've
been,
heard it.
yeah.
Thank
This
you.
season's the loudest I've actually
Yeah,
ever heard.
yeah.
To be honest, so, but yeah, far too quiet.
Oh, yeah.
For
60,000 people.
I have been there. And it's been quiet, but I'm not gonna lie. The cameras catch them at the right time when everything's dead, bro. I'll be honest. I've been there a number of times.
But
But
for 16 years.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
But you know what, yeah? Just to finish up on the Man City Liverpool thing before we move on, just a question. And obviously everyone smash the likes.
Please,
Here's
man.
a question. If Liverpool win the Champions League on Saturday, right? They would have won 2 Champions Leagues and a Prem.
Yes.
Say you've got the 4 leagues. Which one would you rather have?
You asking me?
I'm
or
asking you.
From
Because I can't lie. City got better for me, but
yeah, for
I'm
me,
taking the Prem and 2 champs. I gotta
Yeah, I
be
don't know.
honest.
I like to dominate in your own country is also good. Like it's good.
It is,
So,
it's amazing, yeah.
like, winning the Champions League sporadically winning the Champions League anytime is always good. But you kind of want to win it in conjunction with the league. Innit?
Yeah, you do,
That's
you
where
do.
that's where you feel like you're really kings of the world.
Cool. So you
Like,
take the 4 leagues.
Yeah. But if you're asking me what would Pep want, we know.
Okay, no.
the
It's
Champions
about what
League.
you want. So
Yeah.
you take the 4 Prems. What you saying?
Yeah, look, as Jeff said, look, to win a cup competition, a little bit of luck goes a long way with it as well. I mean, look, you got Porto won the Champions League.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I wouldn't say they were better than any of the Prem teams even at the time.
No, I mean that was the Arsenal Invincible year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
to me, I think, look, if you are bosses of your own yard, that means more than going to another ends and tearing it up. But when you come back to your ends, you're just weak.
Fair enough. Liverpool and Leeds.
And you're not Knicks.
Bitch boys. Alright, so we got 4 Prems, Jalil.
I'm going with Liverpool, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm the champions of the world. No, yeah, fuck yeah, F it, champions
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
world.
basically, yeah,
Pretty
you
much,
are.
I beat everyone who's come against me. Don't care how shit is. I know I get Rash's point about Porto. I get Jeff's point about being the best in the ends,
only,
being the
yeah.
best in the UK. Everyone looks at you, you're the champions of the UK. Even when you go against a team, let's say for example, Bayern Munich didn't win it, and you go against them, or they're the champions of the Prem. They're gonna be tough to beat because they dominated their league. Also having that Champions League, I'm gonna go 2 champs in 5 years.
Yeah, it would have been 2 champs in 5 years and 1
And a
Prem.
final.
I'll take the 2 champs and the Prem. I got a Prem, man. I got a Prem.
Yeah.
And I got 2 champs. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, fair
Take
enough.
yourself.
Fair enough.
He's already
I
said.
think a lot of people, like, they need to look at, it's 3 Champions League finals in 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's not as if Liverpool aren't dominating Europe.
No,
If
no,
we
no,
win-
no, no,
if
no.
we win-
You're
If you win,
outside.
you've dominated Europe in the last
Yeah,
5
if you
years.
win,
I'll say
yeah.
that.
You're
100%.
outside in
This
Europe.
is what I want to say on that subject. There.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Liverpool have done Europe what 6 times?
6 times,
Done that
yes.
already. Only won the Prem once. I know
If I
they
change-
won that. I
if
know
change-
they
if
won
I
that
change
one.
If I change your name,
I know they won
If
that.
I change your name from Rash to Jonathan, you're still Rash. It doesn't matter. Like, it's
He's trying to say league because they won League One.
What does that mean?
They know what he's saying. They know what he's saying. It's because they won League One. That's what he's trying to say.
I'm gonna tell you why. Technically, right? What's the name of the league now?
I know what you mean. I know what
Man
you're
United
saying.
never won it.
Yes, true. I think
Man
we're
United-
gonna go with the new
this is what
title.
people do when it comes to Liverpool.
No, but it's still the same name. Like,
Nah, it's not.
it's just.
But it was Man United won the Barclays.
Yeah, but that's
To
a
be fair,
sponsor.
But
That's a
the
Yeah.
concept is
No,
still
but it changed to the
Yeah, the
it changed
concept
to
is still
Barclays.
Premier League.
No, it changed
No,
to the
you're
Premier
talking
League.
about the difference between Division
Give us
1 and
give us a
Prem.
rundown. From the
he's
1990s,
talking
what was
about.
it?
No,
Give
he's
us-
talking about Division 1 and then it became Prem in 1992.
Okay,
but
then
what
what?
he's saying now
Then-
is it's gone from Premier
No, but it
League
has
to
changed-
Barclays.
it has
Premier
changed
League.
its name to the
come on.
Barclays. It
It's
did
still
change
Premier
it.
League.
That's
It's still
a
Premier
sponsor
League.
change.
That's a sponsor
No,
change.
because it's still
That's
okay.
still
What's the
Premier
difference
League,
between
but
what's the
they've just
difference-
added Barclays to
That's
it.
it.
What's the
That's
difference
the only
between what's the difference between Div 1 and Premier League?
I mean,
There was a
There you
league
go.
structure.
Give it to them.
isn't it less teams as
You want to
well?
know what the difference is?
They're showing it. They're
It's
showing
24 in the I think there was
Yeah,
24 in Division
Don't say
1.
that out loud.
There's 20 in the Prem.
yeah.
There was a league structure change.
Yeah, there was a league structure change as well.
To me, that's still.
That don't count, man. None of us football, bro.
Domestic
Was that
league.
just a
Okay,
cut?
I'll give you a perfect example, right? So the Champions League is about to change its format.
Yes.
Are you going to disregard what Real Madrid's how many Champions Leagues?
4 in a row.
Altogether, I think it's what 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah, you
Are
can't
we
do
going to
that.
disregard Real Madrid's 13?
Of course not.
Champions
No
Leagues?
one's
Champions
gonna
League
happen.
gonna change it
Like we might not.
And the Champions League has
Just a
changed.
formation
names.
of the game.
It will
And-
change.
Yes, it has. It
The
has.
Champions League has changed
It
names
has.
as well.
To
Yes,
what?
it has.
But this
To
is-
what? It used to be different back in the day.
But what was it
This is
before?
I said- but this is
It
what
should
I
be
say
called
to
the
people,
European
right?
Cup, right?
Yep.
It's what I say to
Okay.
people.
Correct.
No one brings that up when it's time to talk about Real Madrid. But when it's time to talk
What about
about
Liverpool?
right? These things all of a sudden.
got-
So
give
you're
it to-
saying
you gotta
that.
give it to him,
So
man.
you're saying that because Liverpool have 20 Prems, right? If we're including Division 1,
Yeah, I
right?
believe I've
Because
done
United have 21, right?
No, it's 19, isn't it?
No.
Might be.
Oh,
I
so
think they
United
have
have
18.
20.
They might have 19.
I think
Yeah,
it's
because
19.
I think they made it. Okay, so I think Liverpool have 19, United have 20, right? So are you saying that people should say Liverpool have 19 Prems rather than saying one Prem in 32
It's
years?
just a domestic league. I think it's just a domestic league title. I think it sounds good to say, oh, Liverpool haven't won those many Premier Leagues. But as I said, if we're going to adopt
I
this,
know
if
what
we're
he
gonna-
means,
if we're gonna
yeah.
adopt this same ideology, this same logic with Liverpool, then we have to do it with the
So
Champions
wait a
League.
second,
That's
wait a
exactly
second, wait a
what's
second.
gonna happen.
So
I know
are
what
we
he's
going to
saying.
say that Tottenham's won a Prem?
In that
We
case,
have to. We
yeah.
have to.
No,
No, I'm not
that's
saying
not how it
But
works.
I get why you're not saying it because
not
you're
happening.
personal.
But it's
You know what?
true,
I
though.
hear.
It's
You know
nothing to
what?
do-
Yeah,
it's nothing to do with
true.
personal.
It's true. I hear that. I hear that.
I get it.
It
But then-
feels wrong to
but
say
then-
Spurs have
Yeah,
won because
but
they
that
haven't
was
Nottingham
like
Forest
in-
won a
That
Prem.
was like
No,
in
because
63 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, it's too far back.
Who else won it?
It's too far back.
Who else won it? Nottingham Forest have won
Nottingham
it.
Forest, Nottingham Forest have won Champions League, man. They won Champions League.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? So
No,
this is what I'm
what-
saying. I agree with what you're saying. Then,
Yeah.
right? I agree with it. So then we have to adopt the same logic.
When
with
this,
the
like I
Champions
said,
League.
when this new, with this Super League, whatever this new structure is, if it changes again and again, then to us we might look at it the
changed
same.
already,
But
though.
when
But
you
the
look at
new
the new
school,
fans,
yeah,
they're
they're
going to
not
look
gonna
at it
say
as a
that.
change. So
No,
what
but
you're
it's-
saying is going to apply to new fans. It's not going to apply to us.
It
I
should-
see,
no,
I
but
see,
what I'm
yeah.
saying is the Champions League has already changed.
Yeah.
Already.
From European Cup
And we
to
don't
Champions
include,
League.
and we
we
don't
shouldn't
include
count.
the European people. We don't
What?
include
We
Nottingham
don't include
Forest.
them.
We don't when we talk
Yeah,
about
So then
Champions
we
League.
can't talk
No,
about
we do.
Norwich.
We do.
So then
We
we
do.
can't say
What?
then we can't talk about Real
don't.
Madrid's dominance.
I kind of do include the Champions
Of course you have to.
because
include it.
European
It's only
Cup.
a name
What
change.
really changed from European Cup to Champions? What was the biggest change?
I think the format changed as
The
well.
format
But
did.
what
I think the format
really
as
changed?
well.
The caliber of
Pretty sure the
football, it
format-
just
the
changed.
format-
Is it too? Is
Yeah.
it too?
That's the one. That's the
Yeah.
one. It's the
Well, what
caliber.
happened?
Caliber
It's
of
the
football
caliber.
changed.
It's the caliber
Totally.
of football. If we're being
Yeah.
honest, that's what it goes back to.
Because big money got pumped into it. The right elite players got pumped into it more. I mean, look, come on, like even Forest was an amazing team for
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time. Yeah, big up Clough and them man there. But bro, they did not win the Champions League. They won the European
Yeah.
Cup, and there's no way. No one says Nottingham Forest won the Champions League. I've never heard no one say that.
Yeah. To be fair, I hear Rash's
You're
point.
right. Rash is right.
Rash is
I've
right.
actually never heard anyone say
I've
that.
never heard. Yeah.
I say Champions. I just
I
call
would
it
still say
Champions
it's a
League.
Champions
To be fair, I would say
Like me understand what you
Because
mean
to
when
me,
you say it.
to me, I don't know what the
Differentiate.
big difference was between European Cup and
No,
Champions
what,
League.
Yeah.
what Rash is saying is right. There was a lot of money pumped into it.
Yeah.
And I do think there was a structure. My dad talks about it.
I think even when we think about Real Madrid's 13 Champions Champions Leagues. In our heads, we're really just thinking about the ones in the last 20, 30 years that they've won. The ones that they won a
talk
lot in
about-
the 70s.
What's my man up
They
front?
just
Di
help
Stefano
Di
and I'm not
Stefano and
thinking
them,
about
man.
them, man.
That helps. Even Liverpool, when they dominated in the
80s.
in the 80s, when Liverpool won bare champs,
yeah.
that's when they got most of them, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
But since 2000,
Moving
Liverpool have
crazy.
got 2, which is still very good if you think about. It's not easy to win Champions Leagues. So
I hear you.
and they might get the third one now. So I think maybe how people should say is Liverpool have won 19 titles, but 1 Premier League.
This is what it is.
Yeah. 19 domestic titles, league titles.
Because then you
Can't
can
make
bring
it-
in the likes of Spurs and that, saying
You
they've
can't
won
make it
2
that
domestic
inclusive,
titles.
because then
Personally-
you're saying changing the kind of like criteria from 30 years to what? 200 years.
Yeah.
Personally, I
It's
think-
tricky still, I
personally,
can't
either way,
lie.
I think City have never won the Champions League.
Never.
And they've had the opportunity to win it. And they
dropped the ball
remember what I
bare
said in
times.
the-
Yeah,
in the-
bare
remember
time.
what I said in the chat earlier, John? My respect for the Premier League is actually not that. Like, I don't respect the Premier League, and I'll tell you why I don't respect the Premier League. I feel as if in the Premier League, when teams meet City, they're willing to lay down, right?
Part of the bus. That's you either part of the bus or you strike it at the moment. Yeah, you're right.
And it's because they, and I understand why they do it. We're coming up against a great team.
Exactly.
Right? But they've lost before they've even gotten
Started,
to the pitch,
yeah.
Right. So they've handed them points. Now I'll give you a perfect example. Players will play Arsenal. All of a sudden,
They're the best.
they're tweeting Bamford. All these guys
Yeah.
from Leeds will be tweeting.
They haven't
But
scored.
fam, they
They haven't
don't
scored in 8
respect
games.
Zuma
They
will
don't
be-
respect Arsenal.
Zuma will be laughing. More pain
Yeah.
will be. Now it's time to have fun.
They haven't scored. Like a team hasn't won in 8 games. A player hasn't scored in like
Exactly.
40
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
Beat
yeah. They
Arsenal
don't
to
respect
break
them,
that.
innit?
Arsenal's when they will come out and score.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
They just
When
don't
it-
respect them,
When
man.
it comes to Liverpool, right? Perfect example.
Spurs.
Southampton.
Yeah.
That manager, what's that? I forgot his
Hassan
name.
Tuchel, yeah.
Hassan, yeah. The fake Klopp.
Yeah.
He
When
beat,
he's-
he
wow.
beat Liverpool.
That was
You have
embarrassing.
to compliment a man by putting
I
another
know what
man
you're
down.
talking about.
He beat Liverpool and he started crying.
I saw that.
That was
He was
embarrassing.
crying.
I'll be honest. That's
And
embarrassing.
guess what was even more embarrassing? He went on a run of like 10 losses right
Yeah.
after.
I think 3 games after that, he lost 9-0.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
for the
This is what
second
I'm saying. That is a lack of that and
This is
that's-
9-0 in less than
Nasty
2 years,
work.
bro.
How?
How?
Come on, man.
2 weeks ago he said
crying,
something
man.
about
Stop crying,
Them
bro.
playing Liverpool is them playing Liverpool's is Champions League final.
You said that?
But they don't keep the same
Yes,
energy with
Hassan Tuchel
City.
said that as well.
He said playing Liverpool's is Champions League final, but they don't keep the same energy with City. Now, this is where I respect the Champions League, right? Just to get onto that, right? So, City, Pep's head is scrambled when he's looking at guys like, when he's watching guys in Leon run rings around the players that he thinks are the greatest players in the world.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, De Bruyne's legs don't work. When you're seeing when Hassan Aura is dominating games, when my man that plays for where does he play for? West Ham now. No, Aston Villa.
Who are you
What's his
thinking
name?
of?
The winger, the black guy.
Bertrand
Traore.
Traore is running City ranking.
Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is.
How though? Is what
I'll tell you what it is.
Like, it don't mean-
I like what you said, yeah. When teams play City, they've already lost in their head. Whereas when you're going to a big cup like that, a game
don't
where
care.
you have to win. But the thing is, Southampton doesn't have to win. Like they're not thinking I have to win because they're not trying to achieve anything. However, Leon's trying to achieve the next stage of the competition.
Because
that's
they ain't
why they
scared.
have. They ain't
They ain't
scared.
They ain't
So they're
scared.
like,
European teams ain't scared.
Southampton will be like, oh, I'll play City this week, but next week I've got Bayern. I might be able to get 3 points from them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's exactly,
And
that's
and
exactly the
that's
full
what-
process.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. For the Prem, for me personally, that's what makes me look at the Prem a bit funny.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Why-
I hear that.
I do hear that.
Now, why-
hear
No,
that.
that's why we got to look at City funny and see them as not a real team.
I don't. But John,
I
I'm
can't
not
say
gonna
that, man.
yeah, you see,
Yeah,
when-
I don't know.
You see, there was a League United one. I think it was 2010, 2011. 2010, 11, 10, 11. 10, 11.
Is that the one that
Right.
made the final?
Guess who was in United's midfield?
In what,
Darren
2010?
Gibson, Fletcher and Scholes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That was
When
quite.
you
That's
can win the Premier League with a team like that, that's what you call a good manager.
facts. Okay.
I'm gonna call.
But you put Scholes in there. You need to put a bit more respect on Scholes. But Fletcher, I hate them.
Football's
Yeah.
changed a lot.
We see. You see, we're
Yeah.
diverging into a manager debate now, which I don't know if we have time for. But I'm just
in general, yeah.
Football changed, man.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
a whole nother debate.
because we all have Pep top 5 manager all time, right?
Yes.
Oh, 100.
Yeah.
Yes, people, we're back. Some minor editing issues, but we back. So where did we get to? Arsenal. Spurs getting top 4 actually. Son, as we were talking about, got his golden boot, no penalties, tied with Salah. Spurs won 5-0. Sorry, Lambs. Sorry, Lambs. Spurs won 5-0. Arsenal won 5-1 against Everton. And as we were talking about, obviously Spurs now have that huge cash injection of around 150 million
It's a lot.
to help them buy some more players on the Conte now that they're back in the Champions League.
Actually, ain't that much when you think about it.
But I think that's 150 mil extra.
Extra. But
Top of what, 40?
Exactly. We don't know on top of what.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Probably,
yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you boys a question then. From Spurs squad, yeah. You know why I said that's all right. In my opinion, Spurs only need to sort out about 3 positions. Their attacking force you don't need to touch, but you can strengthen it.
They got a lot to do in midfield.
Yes.
Yeah. For
That's
me,
why I said.
Yeah, I'd say Spurs need a left wing back, a centre mid, and one more centre back.
And
Wait,
a right
left wing back.
And a right wing back.
If they're going to be in the Champions League,
Yeah.
I like Doherty. You can't play in the Champions
Nah,
League.
you can't. Sessegnon can't be playing.
So you're
left
saying
winger in the
right
Champions League.
fullback, and left fullback. Because
Yep.
I thought they had Reguilon and Sessegnon, whatever. his
Well,
name is.
Reguilon is on the bench now.
And Davis can play there as well.
Reguilon doesn't fit with Conte.
yeah.
Oh yeah, fair.
yeah.
He's been
You
converted.
said who? Ben Davies.
Yeah, he's been converted into
sorry.
a centre back.
He's not
Yeah.
playing in the
He's not
Champions
ready.
League.
Again, that's what they did. That's what they need.
He'll be a
That's
cup
why-
player.
That's where they're looking at man them like Bastoni from Inter Milan to play that left side of role. They're
Oh,
looking
man.
at Kostic. What's it called? The Frankfurt Don.
Yeah,
for
from
left,
the
for left wing
Bundesliga.
back.
But I'm not gonna lie, he's hard.
He's good. So they're looking at, he's got only one year left on his deal as well, so he's going to be around 20 mil. So they're looking at good players. So if you're Arsenal right now, you don't have Champions League, you have Europa League football. I mean, realistically, can Arsenal really, and we're not even talking about United, we're not even bringing them into this with Ten Hag and that. Don't worry, you'll sort that out. We're with Ten Hag and that. So given all that, how realistic is it for Arsenal next year to even challenge for top 4?
I still think it's possible. Like, it's a challenge. I think, Spurs are probably equipped to do both. Like, Conte is a good manager. Man United will be back in the forward. But I think we make the right signings. The players who have done well to see, like the Sakas, Martinelli's had a good 3-4 months. They carry that form into this season.
Yeah.
They're more equipped to play.
Yeah.
And if Arteta, this is the 3rd year, if we can stay fit,
Yeah.
and he has a better partner, and it's not Xhaka. Like, salute to Xhaka, though. He's had a good 3-4 months too, but I don't want him to stay. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
Or he shouldn't be. I don't want him to start.
Yeah.
I'll say that. If you get a good midfield pairing, imagine if you do get a Jesus, that's a fluid front line. Like, that's a
Yeah.
Saka, potentially Martinelli,
Yeah.
and Jesus will probably be our best one unless we buy someone else. That's fluid. That could do some damage,
Changeable, yeah.
especially when there's some chemistry there. So, all in all, I think that the team will be more experienced, and even the Man Uniteds of the world, like Ten Hag is a good manager.
Yeah.
but they're still a long way away.
Yeah.
like, just in terms of like a style.
Yeah.
They got
True.
the players.
Yeah. True. No style.
But you got the Ronaldo. How are you going to incorporate Ronaldo when this guy plays this kind of football? Like,
Yeah.
Is he going to play every game? Is he not?
Yeah.
So I think we still have a good chance of keeping up with the Spurs of the world. Whether we'll actually achieve remains to be seen, but we can stay with them for sure.
So if Arsenal don't achieve 4th next year, what happens about Arteta?
Then you can say you can go.
All right, fair enough. So that's what we're.
Yeah, because that whole thing was in the 3 to 5 year thing is, all right, first year, that first half year, that was a surprise. I didn't expect no FA Cup. The next year was the challenge. Like, all right, we're a long way off. And it showed.
Yeah.
This year is, all right, get a style, spend some money, get the players you want, and try and get top 6. Then next season you want Champions League. That's kind of how you want it to go.
Yeah. So I'll take it to Rash then. Arsenal finishing 5th, success or failure?
I don't think it's a question about success or failure. I think it's about progression or no progress at all. And I think that's the stance you have to look at it as. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of people are seeing that Arsenal had the opportunity to get top 4, and the fact that they didn't, they see that as a fact that they've had a poor season or they bottled it. But in reality, if we check the expectations of Arsenal at the beginning of the season and what the manager and what Edu even said in his interview is that he didn't want he didn't expect Arsenal to make Champions League.
Yeah,
He didn't
Europa
expect them
League.
to make Europa. He didn't expect them to make top 6. He didn't even expect them to make top 8.
Yeah.
He said, I just want to see the team playing together. I'm excited about seeing the team healthy and fit and seeing them gel together. I want to see that, and that is what's making me excited. So if we look at the expectation of what Arsenal actually had for this team, it wasn't what they have achieved.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have actually overachieved from what anyone thought they was going to get, because none of us thought that they would even sniff the top 4 at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah? The fact that they was up there, and it wasn't that they were just up there for a week and then duck down. I mean, they were up there a few times throughout the last few months.
Most
you
of
know,
most of
and-
the second half of the season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will say, okay, we're 4 games to go, and you only really needed to win 1 game out of them totally at that specific point in
At that
time.
point, yeah.
Then that would have cemented your spot, because that would have been the one against Tottenham, which would have meant that they mathematically couldn't have achieved what it would have needed to be in order for them to take that position. A lot of them will say, okay, you was there, the opportunity's there, you can't look a gift horse in the mouth, you got to take it, and you got to do the job. But then you got to think about the type of squad that we do have as well, and what happened to the squad as well at that period of time. We was plagued with injuries. Now, that team that we actually had that got us into those positions, it was a strong midfield. It was a strong backline. And then which allowed the attacking players to be free. Yeah, and have free-flowing football and do what they wanted to do and score lots of goals and get their names in lights and so on. Well, as soon as the centre midfield issues started happening,
Yeah, with
as soon as
Partey.
the defence issues started happening,
Tierney.
then, you mean, look, you lost Tierney,
Yeah,
you lost
Partey.
Tomiyasu, and these guys was pivotal to the back line at the
Facts.
time. Then you even lost Cocaine for a little while as well.
Yeah,
Our
Ben
guy.
White, yeah.
Ben
And
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
in the building.
You
Come on.
got Partey with the injury, and his partnership with Xhaka was really working. Okay, it improved Xhaka.
It did.
Yeah, it improved
yeah.
him as a
It
player.
did,
Do
man.
you understand? So that spine that developed at that period of time was necessary
Yeah.
for Arsenal to achieve the levels that we thought that they could achieve when it was up in the top 4. But once that went, I knew it was over. I think I even said, nah, right, game's over. And then I think it was when we lost the 3 games in a row, it was like, it's over now. But then we
Yeah.
beat Man United and beat
Chelsea,
Chelsea. And it was
out
like,
of the
West
blue,
Ham,
yeah.
it was like,
West Ham,
it was
yeah.
like, yo, maybe it can still happen. But the maybe it can still happen was wishful thinking. It was all hope.
Yeah.
It wasn't based on, I'm looking at this team and this team can actually achieve that. You understand? So, look, would I say it is a success? I wouldn't say it's a success, but I would say it's definitely progress, where some people are saying there's been no progress at all. I think there's definitely progress. I mean, the table shows progress.
Yeah.
The style of football shows progress as well. And the ambition and the attitude of the players actually show progress as well. So, would I say it is a good season for Arsenal? Of course, it has to be from where they won. They overachieved, you know. But do they have the pulling power now to get the type of players that they need in order to compete for next season? I don't think so. I think Champions League was pivotal for that.
Yeah.
So
Go
when
back
would
to
you
Sterling
say-
for sure.
When would you say it will become acceptable for Arsenal to get Champions League football again? Because if we keep
Wow,
judging
this-
teams at
this
this
is-
standard
That's a great
and at this
question.
level, then technically
It's never gonna
Arsenal
happen.
are never going to get Champions
Next
League.
season, because like this season was kind of like, all right, get the players, like the base that you want, and instill a style. At least got a style now. If you don't make Champions League now, because we're probably gonna spend another 100, 150.
Probably, I'd say one
If-
between that.
If we're linked with what's my man, the Napoli Don,
He's like 80 mil. For Osimhen.
Alone.
Alone by himself.
and they're still looking at Jesus.
Yeah,
And
and Tielemans.
But what I'm saying is, because Rash's point, because I agree with what Rash is saying. Rash is basically saying he doesn't even feel as if Arsenal are going to be able to sign.
The targets that they
players,
want to
Type of
get.
players to achieve it. Yeah.
I still think we can get some of them. I don't think we'll get all of them.
But the fact that you've even mentioned Osimhen, anyone that's like, obviously he's a Nigerian player, I've watched him, right?
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
Osimhen,
Yeah, he's.
Osimhen does well. He's
Fucking hell.
I didn't know what was coming next.
I didn't know it was gonna go that far. That's strong. That's strong.
Man.
That
Osimhen's
is.
the reason why Nigeria's not in the World Cup.
Oh yeah, against
was he like-
Ghana. Yeah, he's.
He's like Agahawa.
It's against Ghana.
I go, hey.
Yeah, you know, he's worse than Agahawa. I'll keep it real.
Worse.
Because if Agahawa was at Arsenal, he will bang. He will be like a bucket. He will bang.
Facts, that pace,
Agahawa-
right?
He was deep. He was quick though.
Quick, that
He was
pace.
windy though. Quick. Yeah.
Agahawa was a bagsman. Martins, these were bags.
Alright, bye.
Martins.
Obafemi.
Obafemi was 21. 4
Alright.
years.
6
And,
years.
and just to put what you're saying into perspective here, in order for Arsenal to achieve top four, one of the top four is going to have to drop out.
Yes.
Okay. Now Tottenham just had that cash injection, all right, and they're looking to sign some real players
Yeah.
to their
Chelsea's
team.
gonna drop out.
Yeah. Chelsea.
Chelsea's ownership is literally going through today.
I know, and you hear what they're saying?
And about the money.
Yeah, they're going to spend.
Serious.
Exactly. Yes.
Serious.
Yeah.
I've heard like 200 million.
Exactly.
And it's already come out. They're clearing out.
Yeah.
Ziyech is up for sale.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Ziyech,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ziyech.
And Ziyech is just
Marcus
walked in the
Alonso
door.
out.
Ziyech is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Alonso.
I
I'll be
can't
honest.
lie.
I don't
He's-
like Ziyech.
Ziyech has had his chance.
I don't like Ziyech.
He's had his chance.
No, because no,
He's had his
I
chance
don't like
still.
him for he's too greedy to be an attacking midfielder. Like even a lot of the reason why Lukaku looks so terrible is because this guy looks up and goes to shoot. He doesn't ever pass it.
Lukaku looks terrible because he's terrible, innit?
No, he's not terrible. He's not terrible.
That's
No,
a Lukaku.
terrible.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't play to his.
They don't play to his strength.
They definitely don't play to his strengths.
It's about Lukaku.
No, I know I hate him.
You said Lukaku.
No, but terrible.
He's
is a
awful.
strong
I hate-
word.
you know
That's
how I feel
not
about
objective
him.
to say he's terrible.
No, Lukaku is terrible. Like he's not Austrian and terrible, but he's
But you know,
if we're saying, because back to the Arteta thing, if we're saying Arteta's
I've got something for this.
Yeah.
You go first.
If
I'm
we're saying
gonna-
Arteta's establishing a
I actually
style
wanted
of
to ask you a question.
Let me answer this question.
Yeah.
Let me answer this question.
goes against the style of football Arteta's looking for, because Osimhen
You're correct.
Yes,
but-
yes.
he's a
Probably
target
is, yeah.
man.
Yes.
And he's like a going
In behind
target
man.
He's a
He
quick
ain't
man,
He
yeah.
ain't a hold
Like a
up.
Werner
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's just
Yeah,
a
why
target.
not?
Don't mean we'll sign him, but Jalil, you go.
I wanna answer your question, bro, because you said
already.
huh?
This guy's laughing already. He's gonna say something mad.
No, because
He's gonna make a mad parallel.
don't do this to
See,
me.
if this was the war,
Yeah.
I'm a businessman, yeah.
Oh man,
Land.
no. Basically, man. My whole thing with the Arteta thing, right, in terms of like players and Edu should be on job. So I said this before. In my plan, what I said a couple of years ago, well, about a year ago, was realistically there he was probably a year and a half in, half a year in, when I initially said this. We just won the FA Cup, and I said just give it. We got to go for 3 to 5 years. Having said it, that's a year in the job. Let's call it a year because he came a year prior to that. So my thing is this. This is what he was targeted at. This is what he was targeted to do. So what he needs to do now, since let's say for example, if he was targeted to get fifth, since January he should have been on the phone to all these players. Oh, if we get fifth, are you happy to come? Yeah. This is it. Be on the phone to the agents. This is my thing. Now,
I mean, Edu.
I hear
You mean Edu doing that,
Eddie
right?
doing that, yeah.
Okay.
So I know what you guys are gonna say. Halfway, okay, let's say a quarter before the season ended, we were destined for top four. Let's say, for example, we should have won it, whatever, blah blah blah. That can come into play. We should be talking to other players. So my thing is this: if that was the case, and the job was always to get fifth, and if anything above that was achievement or overachievement, the players that were lined up should be enough. Whoever they were lined up, I don't know who they were in talks with, but they should be enough, in my opinion, to build.
Fluid though. Like you can have your targets, and then as the season goes on, you might say, you know what, this player isn't playing too well. That's what's happening. Like even I don't ever want this guy at the club, but Calvert-Lewin is on our list somewhere.
Oh hell no.
He is on our list.
Oh,
he is.
hell
Yeah,
And,
he is.
nah.
and now
Oh,
he's
hell
been.
nah.
Now they're saying they don't want him because
Hell
of his
nah.
poor form
Hell
and
nah.
injuries.
That's
Well,
negotiation.
Huh?
That's negotiation. That's
Wait,
right.
wait,
Because
wait,
now they're
wait.
like, we don't need you. Call the agent. We don't need him anymore. We've
That's,
seen how you
that's not even a
played.
negotiation. That's yours just on a short list. I don't even need to speak to you like that.
Yeah, facts,
But
facts.
do you feel as if Arsenal will need to? Wait, just before we get onto that, what are the three clubs that got relegated?
Burnley,
and so they should have.
Norwich,
No, and so
and
they should
Watford.
have. And so they should have.
Burnley, okay.
You turn on Watford, boy. That's bad.
And
man.
Watford.
I'm
Big
ecstatic that Watford
them
down.
up, though. Big them up. Big them up.
I hope Burnley just keep getting relegated.
Yeah.
Until they don't exist.
Nah. Just stay in the championship. Just stay in the championship.
I want Watford to go to like League One. All this sacking, stop sacking the same manager twice.
Roy Hodgson retired.
Yeah, me.
He said money.
I was going to ask you guys this, right? So, the way we kind of got back into the top four, Carragher talks about it a lot, and he talks about Mane being a signing that changed everything for Liverpool. And I think he was.
I see that.
And I would actually say Genie as well. Genie Wijnaldum.
Yes, same window, right?
He's the son.
Same window.
He slept on.
So,
Again, how old
I'm
were
saying
they?
this to you now, right? You guys, clearly you've tried to do the whole big spending thing, and it hasn't gone to plan. Because Ben White, 15
We don't know that yet, though. That's the thing. We're still building.
50 mil isn't that much though.
For English players.
You know what?
For the
50 mil
market.
for Ben White is a
It's a
lot.
lot.
It is.
You
but
could have
it
got
isn't.
Basuma for the same
time.
price.
Huh?
You could have got Basuma for the same price.
Not even
Yeah.
that.
You
I'll
would have
keep
got
it real
Basuma
with you.
for
I'll keep
less.
it real with you. You could have signed Koulibaly for like 20 mil.
Koulibaly.
You could have signed Koulibaly for 20 mil.
Nah, Napoli wouldn't have let him get us for that.
He's old.
32, bro.
He's old.
But they're still trying to sell him now to Barca for like 50.
No, hell no.
Have you not seen those rumours?
Nah, I didn't see that.
No, I mean, they're pretty concrete, you know.
That's not far
Nah,
off
he's
the
old.
80 mil they were asking for like 2 years ago. That's
he's
crazy.
old.
Yeah, but he's still, what, 29, 30?
he's 29 then, no?
He's
that 31, right?
Koulibaly would fight to go to Arsenal because remember, once again, he's an African man.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
Arsenal
party in a
is
year.
but, like,
31
Arsenal
in
don't
2
understand-
weeks.
Let me-
2 weeks,
like,
okay,
this is
so
what
he's
Arsenal
30.
fans don't get. You guys don't need Champions League to have pulling power. You have pulling power.
Yeah.
You're in the capital of England.
That's
first
true
of
as
all.
well.
But do you know what?
That
Do you know what?
is
Let me just
true
get
as
this
well.
quickly. I'm big. You out of everyone should know this, yeah?
Yeah.
We're spending to build. You're saying Ben White. Every Arsenal fan probably was turning their nose at it initially, and everybody was bantering us. But we can see why he was brought in. You, for a
Still
Liverpool
worth
fan,
50
should
million, though.
understand why we're bringing in players and why we're taking them out to
true.
development. Does Klopp not
Separate
develop
question.
players?
No,
Does Klopp not develop
I
players?
get, but this is what Klopp did though. Klopp's style. Klopp was a bit smarter, a bit more intelligent with his development because what he did.
He's got more
is
years
he
in the
brought
game.
in experienced players that could get Liverpool top four.
Yeah,
and
but-
then he started to, then he started to experiment a bit.
But
more.
at the
Let's
same
go-
time,
let's go get a Mo
at the
Salah.
same
Klopp is a
time,
one-on-one, man.
but at the same time, how old was Mane when Liverpool bought him?
24.
24. How old was Wijnaldum when they bought him? 24. How old was Salah when they bought him? 25.
24, yeah, 24.
No, Salah was.
We're kind of in the same boat, man. We're
he's
building.
23.
We're buying the same players for the same
but
price.
he's
29 now.
How? Because he turns 30
Alright,
this
Rash
year,
has
though.
got something still.
Alright, no, so alright, so
He turns 30 this year, though.
I think Salah's 23. Was 23.
Well, how? He turns 20. He turns 30 in a couple months.
He's only been there 4 or
And
5 years.
he joined in 2017. That's 5 years ago.
24, 25.
So 24, 25, yeah.
It could be 24.
Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah.
But what I'm saying.
Yeah,
is
but
this.
still, I'm going with your point. To be fair,
So
about
my point is,
the age of the
How old
players.
is Ben White?
24.
23 when we bought him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
Gabriel's 24.
everyone who Arteta's brought in is in and around the 22 to 24 region.
Yeah.
The only reason why I said that is because you guys are saying kids.
That's what I agree.
They are kids
No,
in
do you
the
know?
game.
Nah.
You know why they're their kids?
They're not kids.
Because
No, I
we're
can say-
talking about
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
because
you go,
we're
you
talking
go.
about the Martinellis, we're
Yeah.
talking about the Smith Rows,
That's
we're
the one we're
speaking
talking
about the
about.
Sackers, we're speaking about the
Tierney's,
Odegaards, we're
yeah.
speaking about the Tierney's.
That's a trend.
What Odegaard's what 24 as well?
23, I think.
23.
23,
However,
bruv.
Lance is making the case that Odegaard's been around the block for a minute
And
like 16 years old.
But
at
he's
Madrid.
good, yeah, but
He's
it doesn't
good.
matter.
Yeah, yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. But remember, he came here previously on the season loan as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so he was
he did.
younger as well. He was part of the kid
I
bunch.
wish the kids. We had
Yeah.
Emre Can.
But again,
He
you
was
had
a
Klopp.
kid.
Again, you had Klopp.
You had Klopp.
Klopp.
You had Klopp. You
That's
didn't have a
what- that's-
manager who was making his
Arteta's
debut
fair,
as
yeah,
a
thank
team.
you.
But again,
I know, but
different,
my
man.
point was actually going to be this because I showed it a little bit. My point was going to be, it seems like the way Arsenal can get back into top four, it can't be what you're doing now. Because
No.
what you're doing now
No.
is not going to get you back into top
No.
four. What you're going to have to do, Arsenal fans might not like it, but it would work. You're going to have to look at the teams that got relegated, right? And you're going to have to look at the best players in the teams that got relegated.
But you're thinking about like Wijnaldum with Newcastle.
Exactly.
You're trying to say Dennis and João Pedro. Trying to say Dennis and
A couple of top teams apparently actually won.
Pedro's a good player.
Apparently,
Yeah,
a couple of teams actually won him.
Dennis,
And
I want
Premier League
Dennis.
team. No, I'm talking about right now.
Dennis has got an exit strategy. He's trying to go for 20 mil. So
To where?
Yeah, he will go for 20
To
mil.
West Ham, like you said.
He will go
so
for 20
Dennis
mil.
is trying to go West Ham, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm not sure about Dennis.
Because that's a good.
I don't want Dennis. I don't want Dennis. I want João Pedro.
But-
if we were gonna get one of them,
Well, we don't wait Dennis. You don't wait Dennis.
He's decent, but he's not Arsenal level.
What's the Brentford boy's name again?
Tony.
hey, that's the guy I'd like.
Okay, I personally, Arsenal should not get Tony because he's a bit of a target man. He's going to go against the way you're trying to play.
He's got good hold up play
He's
though.
got good hold up play. But
He can play on the deck. He
can play on the deck.
How old is
get
Tony?
past.
How old is Tony?
26.
Okay,
Yeah.
forget the link up play thing.
Do you know
Yeah.
what's annoying with this whole thing of Arsenal getting top 4? Because honestly, the perfect player for you to get would have been Gabriel Jesus. It's so crazy.
It's still possible. It's just limited.
Whether-
the
who
chances.
goes for him, yeah.
It's first off, Dybala will go on a free transfer.
No, he's gonna take to Milan.
He's gone.
It's going to
Yeah.
Inter.
Yeah. Staying in Italy, man.
When
Come
did the
on.
Roma thing come up? Because I literally. Okay, yeah, no, it's going to Inter, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, on a free transfer, yeah.
So he should.
Okay,
I don't want him personally.
Okay, so
sorry, he should
Ferreira's
go,
coming back to Arsenal.
No, he's being sold to Fiorentina, 15 million.
Listen, and
What's
just
that
all
to
right.
you?
I don't know.
And just on that note,
He doesn't want to stay with us. Why
on
is
that note, as you're speaking
No.
about,
We let him go.
Arsenal
Let's be
players who are
honest.
out on
We
loan.
let him go.
Yeah, we need Guendozi, bro. I don't
he's
care
gone.
what anyone
How many
says.
times have I said
No,
it?
he's gone,
How
bro.
many times have I said it? He's gone.
He's gone.
Is he gone now?
No,
Hey,
on
how many times have I said
on
it?
talent, yes. But if you're having a disagreement with the manager,
No,
No,
wait,
more than
but
I mean,
wait,
no,
but
I mean,
wait,
he's
but he
literally
went-
gone.
But
Yes,
he went.
he's been sold.
He
He's
went
been
away.
sold. He's
I
been
know.
sold.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he went away. He got the experience that he needed. He's actually a leader at the club that he's
Yeah.
at. The manager
Loved.
speaks so highly
He's
of
loved.
him. Yeah, they've seen that he
Loved.
has changed.
He's in the
through
French
the
squad, bro.
development there.
He's
You
in the
understand?
French
He's
squad.
not
in the-
changed. He's just doing what he was doing before.
No, but at the
Nah, I
same
think
time,
he's-
he
he's
wasn't
gone a
a
bit, he's gone a
leader.
bit.
He probably. It's
gone a bit.
about execution. He was very young-minded when he
Very.
was at Arsenal.
Too much
and
responsibility too
He had a
early.
lot of zeal, which I loved about him. And
much. I
I
like it. I like
don't think that should have been the thing that should have got him kicked out.
Too
at
much
all.
responsibility
Yeah?
too
It
early.
just depends how you go about it.
It depends how you
what
go
it
about
is.
it, but it also shows a weakness in Arteta, knowing that he doesn't really know how to nurture people who have that sort
Attitude,
of character
yeah.
or attitude
No,
as
I mean,
well.
yeah. See, I've,
Character.
You should
I
be
agree,
able.
yeah.
You should be able
Yeah.
as a manager to
That's-
manage as well,
that's
especially when you're
where-
young.
I've got a different take on it. Like,
ahead.
there's like you can. I understand what you're saying, but if I got non-negotiables too, and if you keep violating certain things, then you can't be there.
You only tolerate. Can I just agree with that?
What,
Can I agree?
non-negotiables?
Wait, you only tolerate. You only tolerate.
Violate is a strong word.
No, it's not really.
Yeah,
though,
but no,
because
I think he
I have-
disrespected
if I have
Arteta.
a
I think he
set of-
did.
if I have a code of conduct
Are these
and you
stories
keep
versus
breaking
fiction?
something in the code of conduct,
stories, I think.
and
Because
you're
Arsenal don't
say
speak
you're
up.
you're speaking like you're not coming to me in a constructive way, you're just blurting stuff out, then you're violating my code of conduct.
Okay.
So it's not really that strong a word. It's just
Sorry,
if
but
I
why-
have something.
Pep wouldn't do it. Why would you tolerate that? Why would you tolerate that?
Arteta's moving that shit. Nah, I'm sorry.
But you're allowed to. You're, come on.
No,
Taking niggas out.
Listen.
Shook Knight. That was a real. Like, that was a real boss.
That's a different.
That's a different kind of
You
boss.
see, alright, so there was a game where Jurgen Klopp takes Mane off the pitch.
Yeah.
Mane has clearly disrespected him in front
By
of
not
the
shaking
game.
his hand.
in front of the
Yeah.
And
world.
he didn't just not shake his hand, he flipped him off.
Yeah, he flipped him
Yeah.
off.
Good
Yeah.
situation,
Which
bro.
is mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
When they asked Jurgen Klopp about that situation, if that was Arteta would say, the next game when Barney's got the team,
No.
he was disciplined.
Yeah, again, I
Yeah.
disagree. That's a five.
Yeah.
That's a 5.5 year relationship.
No, but
Or when did
It was
Mane
about
get signed?
2016.
2016. Klopp got
2016.
there
And
a bit earlier, right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
so
no,
five
wait,
months
just
earlier.
to
Five months earlier.
just to
not
add
right.
on to Jeff's
That's not
point
right.
as well.
Yeah.
That's not Mane's character.
Yeah, that was
Everyone
his
knows that
character.
as
No,
well.
but what Klopp said is this.
Facts.
What Klopp said is this. He said, if someone disrespects me once, twice, 3 times, but they've respected me like 100 times.
Oh yes, I remember that
The
call.
disrespect they've shown me once, twice, 3, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it goes out
Yeah.
the window.
You also,
I think
do you also
depends
know
on-
what Guendozi's history is at Lorient?
But this isn't. No, what I'm saying.
You can only
is-
condone what you tolerate, and nobody wants to tolerate that
Okay,
shit,
but
bro.
what
That's
I'm
simple.
saying-
Why
what
should
I'm
Mikel
saying is
tolerate it?
This Guendozi stuff. Right?
Never tolerate disrespect, bro.
This Guendozi stuff is interesting because it
I
seems
agree.
like it only came out once he showed a bit of grit against Brighton.
No,
We heard it before. We heard it. Arsenal fans heard it before.
We heard it a bit before. No,
I
it
heard
came
it
out.
before.
There was
We heard
in
it
Dubai incident.
Why
Yeah,
didn't he
there was.
take action before the Brighton game?
Because he did, and he was training by himself
Yeah,
for a
for a
little
bit
while.
in Dubai, right?
So
Yeah,
what
he
was
made
the
him
Ozil-
train.
So what about the Ozil situation?
that's a club
All right,
decision.
now that's a club
That's a club.
decision.
That
And
was
that
a-
was a- and that
Arteta's the
was-
face
He
of
said it
that,
for
bro.
everything.
Really, that's a
He
club
didn't even
decision.
know.
That's
that
a
was-
club
and-
decision.
and that was-
To do
that's
with,
a disrespect as well.
obviously Islam
The
and-
China
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, the China thing.
That was never Arteta. That was the club.
Man, he should have come out and spoken
And
about that.
He,
No, 'cause
yeah,
then
I
you're
agree.
going-
But he
Yes,
ain't.
maybe. But then,
But he ain't.
but then,
Jurgen Klopp would have come out.
but then,
Yes,
but then
of
you
course.
know, if you're a new, I know why he didn't. Because you're a new manager. You
Yeah.
don't want to rock the boat. You're not established, so
And
you're just
was
gonna
okay
roll with the
with
pressure.
because
Yeah.
he's a new
Huh?
manager.
Pardon?
Yeah.
No. What it
It was
is?
never.
Yeah, I don't think
all
it
the
went-
players.
I don't
That
think
means
it
all the
goes-
players
it's
were.
more than
That means you're saying all the
Yeah.
players were okay with it because they should have come out and said it.
You're
No one
never-
said anything.
No,
Yeah, but the players are-
you have
That's
to
not fair.
wait because big money was at stake here.
That's not fair,
and
man.
you can't be the person to come in the place and cause your club to lose big money. That's why he didn't say anything.
Plus, remember-
but it's the club's decision, and it was the club that got that wrong. And I think
I'm
You
not
can't
putting
put
it
on
on
everything
I'm not
on
putting it
Mikel.
on a novice
Yeah.
manager.
I'm not putting it on a
Yeah.
Mikel.
Immorally wrong.
I'm not
I
putting it
think-
on a Benny Yang. I put it on Xhaka. I put it on all of them. You can't put it on
I
everyone.
think if we hit the crux of the matter and we think about it, right? Rash said it before. With Spurs getting this money, they got top 4 this season, right?
Yeah,
It will be hard for Arsenal to finish above them next year.
it will be tough. They got
With Chelsea with this money, it will be hard. Liverpool and City are already levels above.
yeah.
Then United are going to get that money. So realistically, for Arsenal to get 4th, we will need to overachieve.
not only
Do we
overachieved, someone in the top 4 would have to fluff
Yes.
their lines.
So we got two
seriously.
things. But one of
Seriously.
the two things will be overachieving.
Yes.
Is Arteta good enough for us to overachieve at that level?
Kane won't. Kane looks like he's overdid his injury. Don't get injured no more. So that's
I
scary.
think
Why
that-
you guys- I don't get why you guys are saying this.
So wait, do you think
I
Arsenal?
don't think-
Because
you
Arsenal's
underrate
not.
Arsenal. Maybe I rate Arsenal more than you guys.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do.
Because I honestly think here. Remember, you were close to getting top 4.
Yes.
You bottled it.
Yeah, we
it's
bottled
not as
it.
if you weren't playing at a good standard. No, you bottled it. You see, when you bottle something, right, it just means next time you see where you went wrong and you
No,
Well,
the
what did we
difference
bottle? What did we
is
bottle?
the
What did we
difference
bottle?
is-
You're limiting
What did we
the
bottle? What did we
argument,
bottle?
What do you
Top 4, top 4.
We didn't bottle top 4.
Listen, the difference is.
Nah, they
this.
can get some play. Bro, they got
The
Conte,
difference
bro.
is this is, brother.
Trust me,
this
trust me.
season,
They got Conte.
we
Trust
have
me, man.
no games except for the league games to play.
Yeah.
That was it. Now we've got European football as well.
Yeah.
We haven't got
And all the
squad
cups.
depth as well. We've
And all
got
the cups.
So
Yeah,
we're
facts.
back in all the cups again.
Facts. Yeah, we're
Okay?
playing.
We
Yeah.
achieved what we achieved is because we only had to play one game.
Yeah. And end of the
That's
day,
what I think. That's
and
the
that's-
point. That's
yeah.
the point. That's a
And
good.
if we're gonna be real, Man United did way worse than what we thought they would.
because let's be
Yeah.
honest,
But what I'm saying,
I had him in my top
because we
4.
got to point out on Front Street right now, at the start of the season,
Did you?
we all had United 3 and we all had Liverpool 4.
I had
Liverpool.
crazy.
I had Liverpool 4.
Crazy. That's
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
I had Liverpool
It's mad.
4th. I had
It's mad.
United
That's
second.
That's crazy, bro.
Bruv, it was on the back
we
of
all
last
had
season,
United
bro.
over Liverpool.
You have to remember how bad
We'll admit
Liverpool
it.
fluffed their lines at the end of last season.
But
bruv.
injuries, it's the injuries, it's the
You know
injuries.
what?
We
Because
forgot about the
We
injuries.
didn't know Van Dijk
We
was
forgot
come
about
back
the
good.
I
We
injuries.
didn't know
thought
Van
Van
Dijk
Dijk was gonna
Yeah.
come back and
Yeah.
be
What?
semi
Nah,
before he
I
was
knew
gonna
Van
be
Dijk
a
was coming
semi.
back. So maybe I'm mad because I knew he was coming back.
I said
maybe I'm mad.
It's a new era of athlete. I think.
Yeah,
Back in the day
it's
when
true.
people were coming from
I underestimated it. I thought
Yeah, of course
this
he
guy's
did.
gonna come back as 70% of the guy he was. He'll
Yeah.
still be one of the best,
But
but,
he-
he's not gonna be doing
Yeah.
what he was doing.
But in reality, he still came back 80% of the guy he was.
For the first half of the season.
First half,
Yeah.
first, like, just 5 games.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm being damn long in it. Yeah, I mean last half of the season he's been
After
he's
the
been a
Brentford game,
yeah
and
he's been a
became
joke.
that.
He's been a joke.
But alright, this is what I think Arsenal could need to fix up. Just quick. I think you could look to Leeds, right? First off, Rafinha. It's something he needs to have
Going
a
to
word.
Barcelona, win
Going
the game.
Barca
He's going to Barca.
probably.
There's
Okay, so,
75 mil if they stay up and 25 mil
But
if they
even
go
then-
Okay,
down.
so fine. Okay, what positions? So it'll be easy to do it this way then.
Cool.
What positions do you think Arsenal need to buy?
Centre mid.
Centre mid.
All
Okay.
Left back, back
the
up.
midfields.
Okay, centre mid. All that you can't.
Actually, not attacking, not attacking. No, sorry, the two midfield. Sorry, the two centre midfields.
Striker.
Two centre mids.
Because I'll be honest with you, yeah, these boys know me, bro. When you're getting injured that much and you're not active like that, I kind of want to see someone else in your place.
So Tierney, you want
both
Tierney
the-
gone?
No, I'm talking about Partey, bro.
Both the centre mids.
Yeah, both centre mids.
Both centre mids.
Striker.
Right
I'm
wing,
being honest.
2 strikers.
Two strikers.
And left back.
Left
Facts.
back.
And a right back.
Cool.
And
Tomiyasu's been out
this
for
is very
3
simple.
months.
This is very simple.
Injuries are scary, bro, and it always affects us every
No,
single
but again,
time, bro.
no, but again, we're talking about right wing. So what happens to Saka?
Saka
leads-
stays right
Saka
wing.
stays right wing.
So you're
he-
saying a backup right winger?
Yes,
we've
but
got
it's not
one.
even a backup.
Who's
come
that?
on.
Marquinhos is the backup right winger. It seems
competitive,
like.
yeah.
I mean,
I
he's
don't
a
know nothing
competitive
about
right
that.
He's gonna
back,
be.
and that's what it is.
Listen what he's saying.
It's not
I can't
a
see why
backup.
not.
It's a competitive right back.
I agree.
Because,
with,
yeah.
like,
I'm
for
happy with
instance,
competition, bro. I'm
Yeah.
Do
saying.
you think Cucurella
because
would
all the squads that
He's
are
going Man City.
all the squads that are doing good, it's because
And
they can
Calvin
have a
Phillips.
player that is
Yeah.
injured and replace him with a player that of the same
Thank
standard.
you. And we don't have that.
We don't have that.
That's I agree with you.
That's
I'm,
what we
I'm
need.
fully on board. I just don't see Arteta going to that place for
don't
like a Saka.
No.
But we've got Marquinhos. We signed him.
Nelson's
Okay, cool.
Nelson's coming back as well. Apparently, he's Nelson.
Oh Lord.
He can
Wait,
kick.
what was it? Why is everyone gone silent on me?
Don't tell me about no Reece Nelson.
He's
bro.
coming
Lord
back.
have mercy, he's still
And he
here.
can go, bro.
God damn.
Oh,
nobody-
he should be one of the players that's released. Even if no one's coming in.
Nobody
in
wants
for you.
him. That's the thing.
Yeah, release him.
So what about Pepe? Shout out to that D. What about Pepe? What are we saying? Who's keeping him? Who's keeping Pepe?
I
Hands
need
up.
him gone. Like
Nah.
yesterday.
But wait.
Well,
Jeff,
why would
I'm
you keep him,
concerned,
though?
Jeff, you know what I'm concerned? You know what I'm concerned? Because
About
we're saying, I'm concerned about this, right? Everyone's saying everyone needs to go. But then when
no,
I'm
not
asking-
everyone needs to go.
No, I'm just exaggerating.
Yeah.
We're saying Pepe needs to go. All these
He does need to go.
As a Partey needs.
No,
That's
We're saying. Yeah, he's alone.
He doesn't need to go.
He needs a backup.
You said it.
Back, thank you. I didn't say that.
yeah.
I said he needs competition. Same thing as Tierney. These boys, you heard me say it. I want Tierney to have competition because I
Pepe
can't
is
have
a
him.
shoe-in to leave. If it was odds, he's 1-12.
Yeah, he's gone.
And
He's
he's
gone.
gone.
He's gone. Pepe's
What
gone.
I'm saying is this is why I'm concerned, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, today when Liverpool lost out on Tchouameni, right?
Yeah.
So when did I say in the group chat?
Jude Bellingham.
I'm generally concerned. I think we should try to get Jude Bellingham, and then I see we can't get Jude Bellingham.
Get him
and
next
now
year.
I'm generally concerned that we can't get centre mid. So I'm asking you guys because I've just mentioned players, and you're telling me they're going to all these other teams.
Good again.
Who are Arsenal going to buy?
Good again.
Yeah,
2
but-
minutes to the
All
minute.
right, and that is what it brings us back to my original point.
I get your point.
If we didn't get Champions League, because remember, everyone who said, yeah, I'll consider coming to Arsenal was saying, yeah, if you get Champions
Yeah,
League.
yeah.
And it was because we was in a position where it looked like we was going to get Champions League. So everyone was like, yeah, they got a project going on there. I can shine out there. I'll get games out there. Yeah, I'll go over there if they make Champions League. The moment we're out of the Champions League now, no one ain't come. And all those top roster guys that we thought we was going to get, we're not going to get. We're going to have to go back to what we was going to go for before. Gakpo and them man there trying to come into... Yes. For PSV, remember?
Yeah, PSV.
He
him.
was heavily linked.
Striker, heavily linked. He was. He looks decent. He looks decent. To be fair, he is decent. Gakpo's alright. Yeah,
What about Anthony?
I think he's getting Anthony.
He's not going to come
We
to
getting
Arsenal.
Anthony.
If
going United. I think he's going United still.
He'll
Going
go
United
United,
still.
United because his boys
Yeah,
there.
his boys there.
Yeah, his manager.
But that's
there.
where Arsenal got to be smart. Because if you look at it today, didn't Aston Villa just sign that Kamara down from Marseille for free?
Yeah.
He looks decent.
Now, but again, like when you say he looks decent, you want him to like. What do we want?
No, but he was playing like with Guendozi every week, and he was getting
Yeah.
Arsenal
I get it.
watching him, United
But
watching him, and
even-
then Aston Villa go. I just think if we know that we're not going to be able to go for the top tier targets that Rash is saying,
No, it is like.
then he might be a good.
You know what it is?
Why not sign him for free and let
Because we're
Onana
looking
go?
for
know what?
Tielemans.
You know what?
Why not?
Because we're looking at Tielemans.
No, but you know
No,
what?
but
it
why
is?
not sign Kamara and let Onana go for free? It's a free,
a good player.
free.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
But
though?
now Onana signed a new contract
But
today.
he hasn't signed it yet.
He's about to sign it.
Yes.
I don't
So
have-
yes.
He's
No.
literally about to sign it.
What do you mean?
No,
He's literally,
as in-
he was
year
literally
extension,
he was
bro.
literally pictured straight after the Everton game as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And
And do you know what? Do you know why that's okay?
What's that? That's low risk. I don't care about
Yeah,
him.
all right, cool. That's low risk, exactly. And that's because he's a squad player and he's cool with sitting in the background and being drawn to
And
the
I
front.
disagree with you
he's
saying that
humble,
we
he's
might not get a top player because the World Cup is coming. So some of these top players who are just
this
out
guy's
in the
evil.
wind and are not
Had to
playing
watch
regularly,
Orange.
they're going to need regular football.
But like who?
So I just use one as an example, even though he's played Coutinho. I'm not saying that we should get him. I'm just using
It's
him.
too late
as an
now
example.
anyway.
He's just done the deal.
I'm not
Yeah, but
using. I'm
someone
just
like
using
him-
him. as an
Okay,
example.
cool.
I'm not
He's
saying
gone.
we should buy Coutinho.
But someone like him, he's saying.
I'm saying those kind of players who are like they want to feature in their national team. They've been outcasted. You've been bought for a shitload of money. You haven't done nothing. You're gonna need to rebuild. And World Cup is 6 months away.
Yeah.
So do
Somebody-
you reckon Arsenal could get someone like Aouar?
Lucas Paqueta.
Still.
What is
Aouar.
£12 million right now?
Do you reckon
There's a
we-
reason that no one's picked him up.
Yeah.
He's injury prone.
I don't even know if it's that.
There's questions about performances as well.
12. He went from we were quoted 60.
Yeah.
It's 12.
Just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just
so
2 years ago.
Like when we say we're ruled out, maybe from a Sterling, because Sterling, and even that, who knows? What
Even
can
that,
happen.
who knows?
He won't come.
You know, no, who knows? Because
What makes you think Sterling's going to come?
He's a
no,
winner.
I'm just saying this because
Sterling's a
Sterling,
winner.
Sterling said he's going to make his decision in June. Yeah?
Yeah.
You only say that when you're leaving.
Yeah, he's definitely
Why?
leaving.
Why are you saying that?
Sterling's
So-
cutting.
He's going to Spain.
I don't
That
know.
would be my first
He's-
guess.
Sterling
But-
was linked before with Real Madrid. We know that's out of the question.
That's out.
Yeah.
So,
But no, wait.
Well, with Mbappe now.
Mbappe's not going anywhere now.
but when
Yeah.
this PSG deal was a 3-year deal.
PSG could be a potential for actually no, it won't be a potential for Sterling. No,
No, I can't
they
see
still
it.
have Mbappe now, and Messi and Neymar. So Sterling won't go
Di
there.
Maria's left though, so
Nah,
He
but
went-
Sterling ain't going there to be backup,
Would you
bro.
would you not take Adam Traore?
I was having this debate the other day.
He was.
Traore, maybe. Because he's just a weird player. He's one of them, man, you just throw on and he just runs.
yeah.
He could go cause
Adam
havoc.
Traore causes problems.
Bro, imagine this. If Pepe
Madden.
goes, Pepe is the most ineffective winger in the world to me. He does nothing.
Ted D,
Nothing.
shut
I'm
up.
sorry, Ted Daddy. But he does nothing. Like Traore at least has a thing. Like even
Nah,
if
can't lie.
He
no,
needs a
man.
target. He needs a target.
Yeah, like,
he needs a target man to aim for
he
the
wears
box.
the baby oil.
So we're
and you
saying,
can't-
we're saying we'd rather have
Darwin Núñez
Adama
was
Traore over Pepe.
We didn't say that.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Traore.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Actually,
I'm not. I can't. That's a violation.
I'm that easy.
No, because think about no. You
can't say that.
You got to think about
That ain't me,
No.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
Let's all right.
Hey,
Let's
tell
get
that
our
D's
business
I'll
hats on.
subscribe, fam.
Let's get our business
Let's get our
hats on.
business. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's
talk
get our
about it.
business hats on.
Business
And let's
and
talk about how the players can affect the play, what they are consistent at, what they bring to a game, and what they're good at, and how they utilize themselves within the game. Okay? Pepe has failed.
Yes.
He has
Rubbish.
failed. Yeah, he has failed. Yeah. And
Sorry.
This is deep, man.
I'm sorry, Pepe.
No,
You're
I'm not.
rubbish.
he failed. He failed. And Traore, no matter where he goes, he is Traore.
Yeah.
He went to Barca and caused problems.
And caused problems.
I don't know why.
For five
Yeah,
games.
the
For
only
5
reason
games,
why,
bro.
the only
They didn't
reason
play
why
again.
he's not
Shaq
going to
was like-
stay at Barcelona
Shaq was
is
like, this is
because
evil.
his technical ability is not where Barcelona needed to be,
God
because
forbid.
they have the school
Barely
of
good enough for
Al
Wolves.
Masi, what they call Al Masi,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That is their style of play.
La Masia.
La Masia.
Masia.
He's not a graduate or a student of that type of football.
No, he literally came from that academy, bro.
But that's why he's not at Barcelona.
They keep selling him.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's changed. No, he hasn't. He needs to go
changed,
again.
yeah.
Do you understand? So look, he doesn't fit
man.
their style, and that is that. But what he is good at, he is bloody good
Yes,
at
yeah,
it.
he's
bro.
very effective
And it's
at what he does.
effective at
Yeah.
it.
Bring him
Now,
on last half an hour, watch what he does.
you could bring in, like, for instance, if this was a sales company and you've got someone who's ship sharp, he dresses in a nice suit, blah, 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 and he looks the part, but when he talks, no one believes him.
That's Pepe. No one buys anything.
No one believes him.
Damn.
They don't
He
believe
makes
him.
one sale a month.
This is mad. Nah, to your back, Pepe, please.
Towards the end of the year, to hit bonus, he tries hard, and he might get. He might
a
get
violation.
6 out of 10 to get
This
the,
is
to
going
get the
personal.
bonus. No, but he doesn't get the bonus.
In Europa.
Two of them.
No,
Listen,
you know, but that's what I'm talking about.
Two free kicks.
He
What's
tries
the Europa
hard,
League group
and that's what I'm
stage?
talking about. He tries hard at the end
Nah,
of
we
the
can't
year
be
to
big
hit
enough.
bonus.
Europa League group
But he
stage. We
doesn't
can't
make
be
it.
big
He still
enough,
doesn't
Jeff.
make it. But we're like, well,
Jeff,
maybe
we can't
next
be
year
bigging
he'll
it
hit
out.
bonus.
We can't
And
be
then next
bigging
year
it
again,
out. We can't be
he's
bigging it
cack.
out.
From an
Yeah.
outsider, do I think Pepe's a bad player?
No, he's not.
No.
I think I just
Ability
don't think
wise,
he
he's got a
suits- I
lot
don't
of
think he
ability.
suits. I don't think he suits Arteta's
Competitive
system.
football.
You want him?
Nah,
I said
I'm not.
competitive
When I say-
Yeah, take him, yeah.
I reckon Pepe gets goals in the Liverpool system.
Yes, of course.
But not
Hey,
because he's good.
me
because our
unfit
system
gets
is
goals in
like-
the Liverpool
Bruv.
system.
I get goals in the Liverpool system.
Hey, have you man heard that thing about all Liverpool's players have asthma? That,
Yes, 63% of them have asthma. I saw that.
Wait, what?
Oh no, it's random.
It's random, yeah.
Because
What is that, a COVID thing?
it's actually quite like it makes sense though, right? Because they're saying all of a sudden Liverpool, they're saying the population that is not like 63%
No.
asthmatic, right? Especially amongst sportsmen, right?
It's like 11% among sportsmen.
Yeah,
Liverpool's is
Liverpool's
63%.
team is apparently 63% asthmatic.
So they're saying they should be drug tested. That's
So
what people have
they're
been saying,
doing
yeah.
is they're using an inhaler, right? That is some prescription level strength inhaler
Whoa,
that gives
dude,
them stamina.
This is.
That's what they're saying.
I've seen that.
No, that's
But
what
this
they're
is.
saying.
This came from.
depths of the black internet did you dark internet did you not go to?
Liverpool players are juiced up.
So they're saying they're doping, but I think look at the Bayern Munich team. Goretzka just don't get that. Coutinho
That's
was
the worst.
looking like
I can't lie. Liverpool players ain't doping, man.
Come
It's
on,
just-
man.
They ain't
Doping.
They ain't doping.
I think
They ain't
when it
doping.
comes to sports
They got
at a high
mutagen.
level- I think when it comes to
They got the
sports at a-
mutagen.
I think when it comes to sports at a high level, right, they employ scientists.
They eating Super
They
Mario
employ
mushrooms.
scientists to get you around things like this. So it probably is doping, but it's not something you will get caught for.
Yeah, you won't.
It's
You
like a
won't.
legal way.
Yeah. Of
Fair
course.
enough.
Then it's not doping.
Yeah, but you know what?
Can we do?
Let's round it up quickly just before we move on.
No, you don't. No. It's gonna be after.
go on.
It's basically. I just wanted to see if we could just run through the top 20 teams quickly. Just run through, include
20.
and rate their season. Just give them a number quickly.
What, in the
and run.
world?
No, in the Prem.
In the Prem.
Even the one that got relegated, give them
Oh.
numbers like out of 10.
Okay, yeah,
Just
we can
quick-
do that.
Can we do that? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
we
That's
can
a
do
quick
that. Then we'll
minute.
do team of the
Well, how they
season.
did for the season, basically.
Yeah, okay.
All the teams out
Only,
there.
You give us a shout.
only
Yeah.
Premier League teams though.
Only Premier League
League
teams, that's
season,
fine.
not FA Cup.
So, yeah.
not Carling Cup, not everything that Liverpool's won.
Yeah, we'll just do Premier League season. Grade each team, and then we'll do the team of the
Start
season.
from the bottom and then we can go to the top.
Then we'll do team of the season, and then we wrap it up.
So the
Start
bottom,
from the
obviously, the
bottom.
bottom's easy to know it. So I mean, you can delegate
Norwich,
tell us where to start. You tell us. You can tell us.
Okay. Should we go this way round?
Yeah, you can do
And then we
Okay.
go back this way around.
you
When we
in?
go,
Okay.
so we can go.
You in grading?
Okay, so I'll do Norwich. U N A.
Man, out of 10, my guy.
Oh, out of 10. Oh, sorry.
Instead of you.
No, I was gonna actually say NA.
None of pickable.
No, the pick. I'll say 0. Yeah. Just a waste of time.
I'm
Get
gonna
out
go
of it.
0 as well at 10. I think you can't give them any more.
So yeah, you're the next team then, yeah?
Yeah, you're the next team.
Yeah.
So you're Watford, yeah.
Oh, is it only one? I thought we were gonna do it. Oh,
one-
yeah,
it's easy
one-
it's easy
one
to
to
take
do
a long
one, and then
time.
if anyone
Right,
disagrees, we'll shout out.
Right, Watford's a 0 as well.
Okay, Burnley, Rash.
Oh, finally, they are gone. But I still give them a 3.
Their fight back was sick though. They could have done it. I can't lie.
I'll give them a 3.
That's why I rate that. I can't lie to you.
Leeds, a 2.
It's kind of low. They
Lost
just
your manager.
I'll give them a
Your
2.
style hasn't worked the same way.
Facts.
Actually, no, I'm lying.
they done
Maybe
a
a
bit
4 because they were without Bamford and Phillips for the last part of the season.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Martin, Everton, yeah?
Yeah, Everton.
I'll give them a 1.
They could be a 0.
Everyone might get
Everton got 15th.
They,
16th.
Yeah, 16th.
Yeah, but
I can't
the
lie.
players they had, they should not have been in relegation.
Should be 0.
Everyone lost 21 games.
Should be 0, bro.
No.
Everton should be 0.
They should be at 0.
Everton should be 0.
Oh,
Everton should be 0. They
I'm not
could
gonna
be a
lie.
minus.
If it was down to me, everyone would be like minus.
Yeah, I
9.
can't lie. They might be a minus.
Do you know what? I was kind of hoping they get relegated.
I
was
wanted
hoping
them.
they
Yeah, I
were
was same.
relegated.
Same.
I went.
If I didn't
Same.
hate Burnley so much, I definitely would have been Everton.
Yeah,
I think I'm with
100%.
Yeah.
I wanted
100%.
Leeds to get relegated so everyone could fleece their players. And,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be Firpo though.
Wouldn't
I'll
be
tell you
fair,
that.
yeah.
Good agenda.
He's terrible. Southampton, John.
3. I think Hassan Hill might get sacked next season.
Aston Villa, Jalil.
For me, Aston Villa underachieved with the money they spent as well. I'll be honest. 13th. And they're gonna have to hold a 3, man. 14. I'm gonna have to hold a 3 for me, please. Yeah.
Brentford.
Okay.
They had a good start.
I think some of us had them down to get relegated.
might have been me.
They might have both been choosing now.
But me, I think Brentford actually did quite well, but I'll give them an average season because they got kind of pull back towards the end of the season. So I'll give them a 5.
5. Cool.
I hear that, man.
Palace, yeah.
Yeah, Palace.
Yeah, I had them down to be relegated. I remember that.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did.
He did.
I said it with my chest too. Palace might get a 6.5.
Okay.
They look like a dangerous team.
Yeah.
Vieira's got them playing well. Zaha's had maybe his best season in a good few years.
About time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Things look good for them.
They actually
6.5,
look.
yeah.
They actually look good as well.
They do.
I like Newcastle. I think they've turned it around. I'll give them a 7.
Okay.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
I rate that because I was thinking the 7 because how the hell do you lose your opening games? I don't know how many games, and then they signed
They
all
went
these
from
players,
bottom.
and then this went from rock bottom.
Salute to Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Salute to Eddie Howe because
Fantastic
he has
job.
shown what he can do with a squad of money.
Yeah.
And why can't Arsenal buy Gamaris? Why couldn't they get Gamaris?
That's
it
a
was
different
money.
debate.
It was
Let's
money.
not get back
Get
into
out.
it.
Yeah.
Lamb
It was
boys.
money. It
You
was
watched
money.
the guy for a year,
Yeah.
only to lose him to Newcastle.
Madness.
Forget
for
it.
the money.
John Wolves,
Where did they finish in the end?
10th. But they're always around.
That was
They were sick for how long?
They
in
were
the season?
6 for time.
I thought they were shit. Bro.
I might give them a 5. I feel like they started the season quite bad, then they picked up, and then they just dropped off.
They had a couple good results against the top teams.
Yeah.
And I thought, they're gonna
Strange team, man.
And then they just started dropping.
Yeah.
So
They've
I'll give
always
them
been a strange team.
I'll give them a 5 still.
I wanted to do this team, but Jalil.
Do it.
Brighton.
Do it.
Oh no, I think it's gonna.
No, do it. Do it.
Why don't you just both give you a score?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, both of us score.
Yeah, Brighton gets a 7 for me.
I'll give Brighton an 8.
I'm not mad. I'm
I
gonna
would
go
have given them an 8.
I'm gonna go 8
I
as
would have
well.
given them
I'm
an
gonna-
8.
Yeah, because Bobby, how you
They were
gonna?
exciting to watch.
Brighton
Yeah, yeah.
are actually a dangerous
They're
club.
a good team, bro.
I mean,
They're
let me
a
just
good
put it in
team.
perspective. Brighton lost 11. Arsenal lost 13.
we
Spurs
go.
lost 13. I mean 11, sorry.
Yeah, Brighton put a lot of people in a spliff, as the kids say these days.
Yeah.
Bruv, the way
But the best split,
It's them, I see
the
as
best
well,
split
man.
that they built and smoked was United.
oh
Man, that was that was
They
crazy.
could have won 6-0, man.
Yeah,
should have.
They should have. Welbeck started taking the piss.
Danny.
Even
Wells.
the
That guy
final,
Wells and
even
that-
the final
that
game
guy
of the
Wells and that.
season, the final game of the season, they were losing.
Oh, West Ham, yeah.
Smacked
West
up
Ham thought they were. Antonio started laughing and all that
Yeah.
stuff, doing all
Yeah,
that
that
driving and
celebration,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Bruv, came back and slapped
Came
them
back,
up.
slapped them.
I like Brighton.
As
You
you
got
know.
Brighton,
What we
man.
got?
Leicester.
Let's start. Wow.
I don't really have
Interesting
too much,
one.
I don't like them this season.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can't
like,
forget about the expectation at the start of the
'cause-
season.
Yeah, after winning the FA Cup, right?
The reason why I'm going to give them a 6 is because of the level they achieved.
Damn.
6.
A semi-final and an 8th.
Europa.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Well, did he even get Europa? Like a 6.
A semi-final
The reason why I
conference.
say 6 is because they still finished
Got this
quite
something-
high,
something-
considering they were forgettable.
We got to do Premier League only.
They did alright. They actually recovered their season a little bit, Leicester.
They
Wait, hold
did.
on. When is the Conference League final?
Tomorrow, I think it's Roma and
I think I'm not tuning
For the
into
best.
that.
I didn't even know that was still
Oh,
going
that's
on.
the same. That's what I forgot.
Hey, if that's
I'm
on
like,
the
how did
7:30,
I'm like, the
Coronation
Rangers one
Street.
happened last week, and that was Europa League. I'm like, did we miss the Conference League final? Because it's possible.
Who's in
Because
that? I mean, I don't even.
Roma
Roma-
against
for the back.
PSV,
PSV.
Frankfurt.
Oh, yeah.
Frankfurt. No, Frankfurt
no.
was Europa League final.
Oh yeah, man. I'm back.
Let's just say Roma was winning it.
Roma, yeah, cool. Roma's winning. Yeah.
It's a team.
Shout out Mourinho.
It's a team from the Netherlands. They're playing.
Oh,
I
it's
can't remember.
PSV then.
Must be. Yeah, must be.
Oh no,
PSV.
final.
Finals. Yes,
Big
yes.
up final.
Nasty final.
All right, so Rash said 6 for Leicester. All right, who's next?
Okay,
Jeff.
7 West Ham for Jeff.
I'm gonna give West Ham a 7. They kind of teetered off towards the end of the season, but what they had, I'm gonna lie, they did pretty well.
They stayed relevant.
They-
Antonio, like again, he dropped off for like 4 months, but like, they actually did all right in season 1. They got a semi-final too.
Yeah.
I think the reason
mad
why
at 'em.
I think the reason why they had to fall off is because I feel like they thought they could win.
Europa League, yes.
I feel like that's why they was like F the
Yes.
Prem for a bit. If we get this is a bigger opportunity
100%.
because all we're going for top 4 and they let's be real. If they was not like in any Europa or playing any extra football, they potentially might have been battling with us and Spurs. I'm gonna say that.
Look,
100%.
I think the problem with West Ham is that they were a one-trick pony and they didn't know how to
Adapt.
alternate themselves for Prem and Cup.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just didn't have enough players.
They didn't have enough players, so
True.
they
Yeah.
ended up playing the same players in both
Yes,
anyway.
yes.
Which
You
killed them.
can't
Different
really
games.
do-
Killed
yeah.
their
Different
Did you
games.
say Bowen as an Arsenal fan?
No, but well done for him.
Bowen's good.
Great
well done
season,
for
great
him
season,
beating
but
England,
I
man.
would like
I
Bowen.
really watched
is,
them like that.
His best position's off the right. We've got Saka.
I hear you. This one I'm gonna enjoy. This one.
Oh, you got the next
Have
one,
fun. The
innit?
floor's yours, bro.
Who's it?
Manchester
I'm not gonna lie,
United.
This is the first team I have to give a minus.
Yeah.
Man United is a -10.
Yeah. Well earned.
And I don't think
Shout out
it's
to breaking records even on RBT.
I think it's just the one thing to sign Cristiano Ronaldo, Sancho,
Varane.
and Varane.
We all had them. We all had them top 4, bro.
have a goal difference of 0.
Yeah.
Hey!
I was
gonna bring that
Yeah. GD
You're
zero.
like, no, I don't.
GD
let me see.
zero.
I don't believe you.
0.
GD 0.
0.
But how's West Ham on 9? No.
I've honestly, Man United, I've never seen a team, a top 6 team, top 8.
With goal difference 0. Yeah, nah, I ain't seen that.
I heard they broke records for the most loss they've ever had in a season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lowest points.
Lowest point total.
Sorry,
ever.
lowest
And
point
do you know
total.
what's so
Sorry.
crazy?
Talk that shit.
I actually think they should have kept Ollie, you know? There
Who?
was no point changing managers.
No, I'm sorry.
Actually, no
That's where
point.
we disagree. I'm sorry.
You know what? When I saw
What
that
you
video
got
of
me?
Ollie shooting in the box room,
No, but wait. You know United looked worse under Rangnick, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
We can't.
Of course they
Because
did.
Rangnick stop protecting them. He's like,
This
if you're
year.
gonna be shit, you're gonna be shit alone.
Yeah.
I'm not saving you.
Yeah, true.
And now it's helping them get to an arc. So
Yeah, I
actually
think
worked out.
I think low key there was a part of that where he said, "You know what? Fuck
If
you,
they
man."
kept Oli, they might. It's possible they could have.
Nah, man. Remember
in the
Ollie's
long
last
term,
game, man.
in the
4-1
long
against
run, they'll be
Watford.
worse off. And it worked out better for them.
Yeah,
That Rangnick
Probably
man.
would have ended up with Poch.
But I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Where's he gonna go?
Everyone's
That's a good question.
Holiday.
You see what people are saying about Ten Hag?
Arsenal.
You see what people are saying about Ten Hag?
What is it?
He's obviously he's been in England for 3 days, isn't it?
Well, he's wearing the
Saying
same
that
suit every day.
He needs to go Moss. He's been wearing.
Yeah, Moss Bros. He's wore the same suit 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
How did they know he's wearing the same suit?
People are saying he's wearing the Coach Carter suit every day.
People
You know, the
are
Coach
bro.
Trust, bro.
I think people hate him because he's taking shots at Liverpool and City, and I think
I don't think
I
he's taking shots at
I
them.
think he just needs
I
to.
like what he said.
I think he's taking shots.
Talking tough, and that's
what he
talking
should
tough.
do.
That's what you should do.
I think
100%.
Who else you talking tough to? Who's else competing for the
You know
title?
what it is? I think you should talk tough when you've got a fan base that's willing to support you.
I think they are, man. United are that.
No, United.
Mm.
No, their fans are supported. They're
They're
seeing
backing
him
him.
as the
They're
savior.
backing
bro.
him. They're
like
backing him.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
okay.
Do you know how we
But
know?
you're
Do you
saying
know how
minus
we
10.
know? Do you know how we know they're hard? Because they're all from London. We know every single
Yeah,
United fan out there.
Fair enough. But he's giving them. Lambs is giving them minus 10.
This is
Yeah,
for you now.
Minus
Who I got?
10.
Arsenal.
Jeez, I got Arsenal, man.
I think we could all give a rating for this one.
Arsenal, boy.
Let him go. I ain't even giving one.
Fuck, man. Let me get.
First of all, where did you have them?
I had them 7th, I think.
Oh, you did. Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I had them 7th. So,
So two places above.
given all that, I'll give him 5.
So standard.
Those last 3 games,
So you're gonna go off recency bias.
bro. You're 4 points clear with 3 games to go. I'm sorry, man. That's mad.
What would you give him?
I give him a 5, man.
I think they done above average because average
That
we
team.
thought they was gonna finish. Well, I thought they was gonna finish 5. That was a good guess.
That was a good guess,
Well,
yeah.
In reality,
That was optimistic.
it was very optimistic, and we
Yeah.
didn't think they was gonna achieve what they did or get to where they did. I would have gave them at least a 7.
Fair enough.
Jeff, what are you gonna give him?
I have to do this.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
It's okay. Say what you're saying, man.
6.
fair enough.
What are you gonna give them?
Arsenal.
Yeah,
Solid 7.
I agree with you. I'm on a 7 as well because I feel like
I don't think they were that bad. They weren't that bad.
they,
if you
well,
think about it.
Frank, with this young squad and that, do you know what I mean? So
It was a solid season.
That's what
I don't know how
brought it
you
down
could bottle something you're never gonna get.
I don't know.
Okay,
man.
No, because you was in the
If
position
you are
to get
4
that was-
points clear with 3 games
it's
to
like
go.
this, it's
That was
just-
Liverpool bottled it.
Let me
That
put
was
it in
Liverpool
terms
bottled
that you'll understand.
No, we did.
No, they did.
Nah, Liverpool.
Okay, cool. If you're saying that, then I'm saying Arsenal bottled it.
Wait, how
Liverpool
can
did bottle it.
Hold on, Liverpool did not.
No,
Wait,
they
drew
did.
against Tottenham.
They drew too many games.
Yeah, but we have to remember.
If you look at their
can't
performances
defend
against the
Liverpool. We
top
can't
4
defend Liverpool,
teams
yeah, man.
or the top 5 teams, they finished lowest out of the top 4.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah,
get
true,
enough
true.
points
They kept-
against the
yeah,
teams
yeah,
that
yeah.
it mattered.
They
to
didn't
get
actually
points
beat anyone in
against.
top 4.
So they
yeah.
then they bottled it.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
did
if they
bottle
bottled it, 'cause
Because you
they-
know what? They went from possibly winning
They were behind
4
most of the season.
competitions.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Remember
win it.
this-
We were behind most of the season.
Yeah.
How can they bottle it if they're behind?
Liverpool
most of the
spent
season?
10 days on the top of the league this season. United spent 14.
How many days? How many days did Arsenal spend on top
Arsenal
top 4?
did bottle
Like
it.
3 months?
They did bottle it. They did
Arsenal
bottle it
were
as
fourth,
well.
like 3
No, but
months?
they did bottle it as well.
And you can have your opinion that we were never going to make top 4. You have to say it's a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
There's no way you
100%.
can't say
You
that.
can't, yeah.
It was so was winning the Prem.
But yeah.
Let me put it in terms. Let me put it in terms that you might
agree.
understand.
Go on.
Yeah? Your
Parallels.
guy, yeah, everyone likes parallels. Your guy,
I like it, bro.
you don't really get too many girls. Okay, no one really expects you to get gal.
enough.
My guy or me?
Not you. This is this imaginary guy.
Can't be me.
It's the imaginary guy.
That's what I'm saying. Go.
Your knowledge of Lewis.
No, yeah, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah,
My
So,
guy.
this imaginary guy, he doesn't get a lot of girls.
Fair,
at all,
fair.
Yeah? But he goes to the club, and there's a banging girl in the club. And somehow he managed to sit at her table. And when he's sitting at her table, his lyrics in her, and she's actually having it. She actually likes him. She's waiting for him just to say 1 or 2 things, and she's actually willing to give it to him. But he's doodallying because he's not confident in himself. Okay, so he's just taking his time. He's thinking, "I'm gonna do it," but he's not used to being in that situation. getting a bit of a nosebleed.
Shout out the shy man them.
You know what I'm trying to say? So he's building himself to do it, but then the real man them coming.
He's in trouble.
So
The real man them. Hold on, wait.
Spurs and that.
The real man them who come in the club who's been shining for a couple of years. They've had a couple good years on the block. They're shining a little bit. They got the rollie, they got the money, and they're willing to splash.
Conte.
She knows him. They go, yo! Make up her name. Yo! What name should we give her? Let's give her an outrageous name that no one has. We call her Demeter. Yo, Demeter! Demeter! Yeah, no one has that name. This is 100%
This is a mad analogy.
100% fictional. Yo, Demeter, what are you saying? Hey, come here, baby. You say him that Nick. Come here. She's like, he's not Nick. Come here. And that's it. She's gone. He bottled it.
So let me get you.
He had his chance. He had his chance.
Add more to the story.
No.
Arsenal played Tottenham.
No.
So the guy they had a one-on-one fight.
And he lost.
No. But this is what it is. No. Check it. The guy who's not confident with girl actually can throw fists. Used to slap up my man. Used to slap him up. But now my man's a bit heavy on the block now. And so my man's like, nah. How are you calling Demeter when I'm sitting here?
Yeah.
And my man goes, what? It's not back in the day, you know?
Topped him up. Yeah.
That's right. That's what I
That's like a younger.
That's what happened.
That's like a younger usurper.
Let me say something.
That's a man.
Let me say something. How? Let me put me in this scenario. I'm the guy who's got confidence issues. Yeah, I'm the guy who messed up. Yeah,
You gotta be there.
let me be this guy.
The
Yeah,
size of you, nah, man.
no, let me be this guy. Yeah, the reason why I say this, yeah, is because if I didn't have the confidence in the first place to get the girl, and I was always gonna fumble it, it was never mine
She
to
was winning.
bottle.
And you'll still be upset though.
But she
You'll
was
still
winning.
be
It was
upset
never
because
mine
you
to
know.
bottle.
Ego. Hey,
It was never mine to
Yeah,
bottle.
but you also got slapped in your face.
In front of her.
Yeah, by the guy that you used to slap up.
You used to smack
You used to
up.
slap him up and he comes and slaps
So
you.
Spurs slapped me up. Yeah.
Slaps you in your face.
a guy that you look at as you're younger. You're younger.
Things change. You should have got with the pro. You should have got the days. Unfortunately,
And he followed your footsteps and became
Fair
a
enough.
better you.
We don't promote violence, but
we're not more right. But mate, that's a good analogy. But for me, I can't bottle something that it was never mine.
Man,
Fair enough.
skip, turn
Yeah,
up.
you're just sticking to your
Yeah,
point.
you're
He
sticking
is.
to
He's
your
had
guns.
it.
Yeah.
No, because next one. Next team. Next team. Next team.
No, I agree with Rash's point, but my only thing is because I was always going to think about it. I totally understand where you come from. I'm never going to say, my thing is, yeah, if I was never confident, if I was never like them man there, yeah, if I was like them one time, yeah, if I was like them, you gotta ask yourself, why is it gone?
Yeah, but you thought you was going to get it. You were just building yourself up.
So why did I not get it?
Because you bottled it.
So how did I bottle it? You tell me how I bottled it, because I know how Arsenal bottled it.
Because
Tell me how I
didn't
bottled
go
it.
over the line when you had the chance.
The opportunity when she crossed her legs and faced you, you didn't see that as the opportunity to say, yo.
I could make this easier, but I will.
No, she was
Go on,
on
go
that.
on.
She was on
You
that.
say you
And
got the
pushed her
number.
off.
You got the number.
She was
You
on
got
your
to
lap.
the yard. You got to the yard.
Oh gosh.
That's bottling it. You get to the yard, that's bottling it. In the club, that's not bottling it.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
you're
I still
in the
got-
Champions League
I still
on
got- I
this
still
one.
got-
Cool. You got to the yard
I
because
still got to buy her
you was in the
I still got to
Champions
get
League.
an Uber, wait for an Uber.
No.
Bare man around, I don't know what's going on. So
You
I've
was
got-
in the Champions League position, so you was in her house. You was in her house.
That's- If you said that,
Like you
then
had the feet on the couch, and then it's the time to go to the bedroom and to do stuff. And
what?
no.
Cheese and the baby shirt off and that, yeah?
I don't know.
Next team. Next team.
The team we're talking about, Spurs.
Yeah,
That took
it's
the
you.
opportunity.
Oh, it's you, bro.
That means Spurs.
Yeah, they took the opportunity.
Just quickly tell me where they finished last. Tell me where they finished last year.
6th or 7th?
Yeah.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, I had them behind
No, the
Arsenal.
7th.
7th, yeah.
7th, yeah.
Did I have them up 7th or 6?
I started thinking you had them
finished
6.
I had them 6. They overachieved then, like happily overachieved. So they're gonna have to hold a 9 for Spurs, man. That's a big
I
achievement
would
for
have given
them.
8.
I would have gave it 8.
Fair.
Yeah, give him an 8.
Chelsea?
But I'm not, man.
Chelsea. Chelsea.
Where were they this season?
Chelsea kind of stunk.
Yeah.
How could you win the Champions League and just get third,
Chelsea
bro?
are going to win the league. So
Wait,
I think-
what's the difference?
I had them second.
What's the points difference between Chelsea and Liverpool for me? So,
18?
6 wins.
18.
They
18.
stunk. They
I can't
stink.
lie.
And the reason why they stunk is because they added players to the squad that they just didn't use.
Yes.
They didn't
And
use
then they
well
lost
Yeah.
at
two cup
all.
finals as
Two
well.
cup finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Liverpool though, that's fair.
Still.
I mean,
Two.
with the players that they got, they should have finished where they did anyway. But they had a stinker.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say a 4.
I would have given 5. I'm happy
I
with
think
4.
four is
Agree.
really four.
I'm happy with 4. I'm happy with 4.
Yeah, 5 is average. That means we expect them
you know
to.
what?
Yeah,
Four's
so
fair.
4. Yeah, I agree
four's
with
fair.
4.
They did drop the ball.
Yeah,
It's like
man.
90 million and you didn't pass the man.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they finished, 4 points ahead of Arsenal?
Yeah,
Arsenal
5
had the
points,
chance to take that spot at
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah, if we were on our job for those last few games,
we would have taken
taken
it.
it. But
If we wait, can I just?
oh lord,
If we won those 3 games that we thought would win against Spurs, against
Southampton and
Palace?
Palace, yeah.
Palace, yeah.
I reckon we would have won it. Just my opinion.
Hey, hindsight, innit? Wonderful
Yeah,
thing.
true.
what third?
4th? No, not third.
Yeah,
not third.
fourth.
Third is-
Yeah.
Well, of course we would have got 4. We would have got third if you
Yeah.
attended.
We would've got
Arsenal needed
yeah.
one more win for 4th.
Imagine that we all predicted us to win that. Oh, never mind, man. It's just hurting.
Who's
Go on,
next?
man. This
Liverpool, right?
Yeah, I'm Liverpool. I had them as 4th.
Yeah, same. We all did.
Say 8.5. And they had a really good season, man. It's just City were almost faultless
Yep.
most of the season. There's nothing you can do about it.
100%.
What you can do is push the other team as far as you can. Liverpool did everything they were meant to do. And you got a Champions League final.
Yep.
And they won a cup.
2.
2 cups.
2. Well, we can't
Oh,
class that first
9.
one as a cup.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 9. They deserve
I'll
that.
give them a 9. See?
I'll say it could be 10 on Saturday with 9.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. What about City? You get the last one, Man City.
They won the Prem.
City are.
They're the only ones who get a 10 out of
They
10.
did what was expected. I
Okay.
don't think any of us thought they weren't going to win the league, innit? Because in our predictions, we all.
I had
Clearly
them.
winning it.
I had them first.
So
yeah.
what you giving them?
So I'll give them an 8.
They should get a 10 out of 10, bro.
No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't because they made it difficult.
Yeah.
They made
Prem has never
something
had-
that
when-
they should have got.
when has Prem ever been easy?
They were up by 14 points.
But when has Prem ever been easy?
No, look.
For anybody to
I'd
get
give
on
them,
it.
I would have probably given them 8.5.
Come on, bro.
maybe
They
a
allowed
9.
it to
did
go
win.
to the last
Can't
game
give
of
you
the
a 10.
season.
And they took the
I can't give you a
piss
10.
Can I
No
do
way.
it? How can I give you a 10 if
for
I
that.
predicted you to win the league?
Yeah,
That's
true.
that means that's a 10 out of
And you
10.
made
No,
it
that's
hard.
not. That's exactly not what
If
it
us
means.
4 was to have a race right now, and I predicted myself to come first, and I got 10, that's
No,
a 10
but
out
you
of 10.
made it
Then
difficult.
give me a score, 10 out of 10.
but you just won. But you just won.
It don't matter, I still beat you. I predicted myself to beat you,
No,
bro.
wait. Imagine you was like 6
Argue
yards
just to
ahead of
argue, bro.
everyone.
How can it be
You
a
were
10?
6 yards ahead of everyone, and then you allowed everyone to come back.
Every victory doesn't come the same.
No. You say Bolt
10 out of 10, man.
He's got the world record. What was his world record?
Yes.
9.58.
9.58.
So why couldn't you get a 10 out of 10
and
for
he goes
that?
up in a race.
Yeah, he
and
would.
He wins the race, but he gets 9.95.
Yeah.
Right?
You would know he didn't
You're
perform
gonna
at his
be like,
best,
you
but he
didn't
still
perform
won.
your best, but you won.
You know what I'm saying?
How can I give you a 10
But
for
to
doing
be
what you
fair,
meant to do?
giving it an 8 is still very
Eight is
good.
good.
Fantastic.
Very good.
I'm giving you 80%. You want 100.
I have to disagree with you.
That's
bro.
fine, yeah. I'm not
okay,
mad
that's
at
okay.
100%. Some people will say they should
I
get
understand
10.
how you can win one of the toughest.
I'll give them
leagues in
8
the
and a
world
half.
get
I'll give them 8 and a half.
eight for doing it.
But
I'll give
this
them 8 and a half.
Anyway, football. That's
What's
a whole other
how
story.
many games did
Football
City
does-
lose?
Huh?
How many games?
3
did-
games.
How many games did Liverpool lose?
2.
2 games.
How many did they draw?
Six.
Both of
8
them.
for Liverpool, 6 for City.
So if that is more like
It's
It
4 it was
it's
1
marginal,
point.
but you still have to win the
Yeah,
Prem,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, to me, that doesn't warrant a 10. You
What
can't
is
get
it?
a 10 for
So what are
doing
you giving them?
Wait.
8.
You
Liverpool.
give it 8, you?
I'll give them a
Liverpool win the Champions League. Would you give them out of 10?
It's pretty cool.
They still
Just the
probably
Champions
stay
League,
as a 9.
How can it be a 9? You said they weren't going to
Because cups aren't included.
No, because how can I
Yeah,
put
but you
it?
said we were going to finish 4.
If it's just
You know
Champions
why?
League, would you give them out of
To
10?
me,
If it's just
I
Champions
can maybe
League,
say 9.5.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
no,
why?
no.
Because I'm just putting it because I've seen them win the Champions League before, so I want them to do both.
But do you want to know? Do you want to
Both
know the
would be 10.
truth? Do you want to know the truth? I don't think they're winning the Champions League.
We're going to get to that right at the end.
I think we're too leggy. I think we've
We're going to get to that right at the end. But let's quickly do our team of the season before we then do our Champions League final predictions before we wrap it up. So again, we'll go, we'll just shout out position and then just give contenders and we'll try to come to one name. So let's start off with goalkeeper.
Alisson.
Yeah, same.
Alisson did better for me this season.
Yeah, you might not like if Jose Sarr, I think was really good.
The Wolves guy, he was very good, but I think Alisson. Here you
I
go.
think Alisson was better.
So Alisson in goal. We'll go 4-3-3.
Fair.
It's simple.
Yeah, cool. So Alisson goal. So right back, Trent.
Trent.
Cool. Trent right back. Left back, I'm going.
Cucurella.
Cancelo. You can't beat Cancelo, man.
I might go Cancelo. Yeah,
You can't beat Cancelo, man.
Just, I think.
Left or right back, he's
Yeah.
been good. What are you guys on?
Yeah,
amazing.
Cancelo.
He's lucky he didn't get right back. He's lucky he didn't get right back, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Cancelo's
He's lucky
been
he didn't
mad.
get right back over Trent.
Yeah. I'm talking about.
It's minimal. But
It's minimal.
What did you know to say? Whoa!
What did you
What did he
say?
say?
He's lucky to get right back over Trent. Why?
I'm trying, but I've said Trent first,
Cancelo
bro.
and Trent is a different debate, innit? We can get into that another day.
No, we can't do that right now.
We'll get into that another day.
Alright, cool.
Robertson dropped the ball this season.
All right, centre backs.
Van Dijk and I was gonna say Matip, but I'm gonna go Diaz
No.
or
Van
Thiago
Dijk.
Silva.
Van Dijk and Rudiger.
Oh, my bad.
I had Van Dijk and Rudiger. I didn't know
Yeah,
which
Van
one
Dijk and
to pick.
Rudiger. Van Dijk and Rudiger. My bad.
I had Matip
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
can't disagree.
No, Matip and Rudiger.
I think Matip for sure. Matip's been the better one out of the two.
I would have gone. I would have gone Van Dijk and Matip. Because I just think Chelsea have fallen off defensively the last third of the
It should
season.
be Van Dijk and Matip, but I think we got to give Rudiger the credit. I think
That's
Rudiger's
fine. We got three Rudigers, right?
Yeah.
So
All right, so we'll go Rudiger, Van Dijk then.
Yeah, Rudiger, Van Dijk.
No, I switched. Matip.
I'm
Okay,
switching.
So we're going
I'm
Rudiger, Matip.
I'm switching Matip as well.
Yeah,
So we're
Four
going.
Matips.
Matip, Rudiger.
I'm switching Matip
So we're
as
going
well.
Matip, Rudiger, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going Matip, Rudiger. So we got Alisson in goal, Trent right back, Matip, Rudiger centre back, and then Cancelo left back.
And I just have to point out, I don't believe Rudiger's had a better season than Van Dijk.
No,
But
I
I
don't.
believe Rudiger's held that Chelsea
Status.
defense.
Shaky
I think
Van
Thiago
Dijk.
Silva's been good as well, though. Thiago
Yes.
Silva.
Rudiger's been
dropped
better.
Maybe.
Rudiger's starting more games, and Thiago Silva keeps getting rested, bro.
Don't get me started on Malang Sarr.
Let's not talk about him.
Saw him enough in that one game. All right, midfield three.
Man, what's
De Bruyne, obviously.
Yeah.
I think for holding, you kind of have to have my man from Brighton,
Basuma?
Bissouma. He's been. Come on,
I
let's
can't
think
lie,
about
for
it.
me it's easy, it's Rodri.
Oh yeah, Rodri, yeah.
Rodri.
Fair.
I had Rodri or
Thiago,
Rice.
KDB.
Rice has had a really good season.
Rice has.
He's had a really
I'm
good
gonna go
season.
Rice. I'm gonna go Rice, man. Let's
For me,
make
it's
it.
Rodri still.
I think
Rodri's been
this has
on
been
roll.
Rodri's breakout season
Oh, no,
this
no,
season.
no. I think, no. Wait, are we... Okay, let's start with CDM then.
Yeah, Rodri.
CDM, I'm putting CDM.
Fabinho, obviously.
Nah, Rodri's been.
Let's go there. Like,
Nah, he's box to box and missed
he
too many
hasn't played
games.
enough.
Say,
Missed too many games. Otherwise, he would have made it, but
He was
missed
playing
too
him
many
out of
games.
his skin for the
What did you
first
say?
10 games.
CDM.
Yeah.
You know what you want to say.
Nah,
You know
Rodri-
what you
Don't
want to
say
say.
No, I'm
Fabinho.
not gonna say
because
Fabinho.
because
I
he has.
think Fabinho's been good.
He has, but he's dropped the ball a couple times.
But I'm not gonna say Fabinho. He had a couple injuries. He hasn't been the best. I'll say Rash. I'll give it to Rash.
Yeah, I'll get to Rice as well, man. I can't lie to you, man.
I'll give it to Rash.
It's tough.
He's been solid.
You know,
I'm going Rodri.
Fair. Rodri, Rice, you two.
Man. You know what? I think Rodri might edge it. I think
Fair.
Rodri's been
Unbelievable,
outstanding.
man.
You're cool, bro.
And I actually have to agree.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
it, Rodri. Let's
It's real,
go.
real
So
close.
Rodri.
It's very close.
All right.
Then
CM.
I'm going Bernardo Silva.
For CM,
Yeah, he plays CM.
I'll go Thiago.
I'm going KDB and Silva. Bernardo
You know
Silva.
what? Bernardo, yeah, he was
He's untouchable,
It's
bro.
the first 5-6 months out of his skin.
Ah, boy.
Finals,
can't touch
3
it.
months.
Thiago.
No. I
Wait,
don't think he has. I said 5-6 months.
wait.
Bernardo Silva was amazing. Then I think KDB took over for City. So I think Thiago might have been better. To me, you might not like my pick.
I can't lie. This might sound mad, but there's an argument that Bernardo Silva and Thiago have been more consistent over the course of the season than KDB.
There's a big argument.
There's a big argument for
There's
There's
a
a
big-
big. When it's mattered though, he's been clutch.
I like the fact you said
Yeah.
that.
Bring that in.
You gotta think about
He turned up when it's mattered, didn't
City
he?
But we
needed
are-
to win the
but
Prem,
we're-
bro.
But
you know
again, a lot of people
So
are
it's
thinking.
kind of like Mane hasn't been consistent.
Again, but a lot of people are thinking
Mane
about.
turned up.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. We're not
But
there yet. I
again,
know you're
but
trying
again,
to
people,
get there. So
people
far,
with
you see
KDB, a lot of it is that Wolves' performance. Where did he play that game?
You know what?
Number 9.
I'll tell you who I had written down. I had Ward Prowse written down.
Oh hell no!
Jesus. Nah, not in this
hell
team.
no!
Not in this team.
Oh hell no! Man,
I'm just telling you.
I hear that. To be fair,
I'm just telling you.
I knew I wanted to leave this show time.
I'm gonna go Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Thiago.
I'm going Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and KDB.
We're in the same way as John.
I'm going Bernardo Silva and Thiago.
Oh, so same as me.
I'm going KDB and Thiago.
Okay, so KDB didn't make it then.
Yeah, he didn't.
So it's Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Thiago.
Yeah.
Sometimes it
How
has
is
to happen.
Sometimes it happens.
How are we gonna post this without KDB, bro?
What we there?
That's
Are we really?
But why does everyone's team have to be the same?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be the same.
When
We
did
know
KDB really start banging this season? Let's be honest.
He's been active,
Since when?
Yeah, that's a very broad statement. Specify it.
Specify
When has
it.
he been active?
so he wasn't there for the beginning of the season.
No, he
No,
was
he
not.
wasn't.
He was injured.
Missing.
Who took his place? Gundogan.
No,
Or
but
was
even
it-
when he was playing, he wasn't. It was all Bernardo Silva and Rodri.
Bernardo Silva was doing all
And
the
to be
legwork.
honest,
Rodri's had no
and to
dip.
be honest,
Not
I think
one.
Not
this
no dip.
season I've seen KDB pass to the wrong player more than he ever has.
He's had some.
No, it's just 10 games.
I
He's
know,
just been
and I'm
injured
not
a lot, so
I'm
it
not
took a
saying
long
he's,
time
I'm
for him
not
to get
saying
his
he's
form.
bad because he's still one of the best.
Hey,
if
15
not the
goals this
best
season,
in,
I'll say.
in, in,
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
in the
fantastic.
Prem.
I'm not.
But he has not.
And 8 assists.
I've got an
He
argument.
hasn't been up to his normal par.
I haven't got an argument. I ain't got an argument.
You know what? If you tell me that KDB ends up being our false nine, cool.
The
Worst case scenario?
final 3 months, he was absolutely unplayable.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
he was inconsistent because he was injured for a large portion of the season. So that's why he can't make it to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's gonna be unpopular, but cool.
Hey, life goes on, man.
What do you guys want to do for a striker or wingers?
Well, from free.
Where should we start?
I mean,
I think right wing's decided, right?
I think both
do you
right.
guys want to hit my
I think
front
right
three?
and left are decided.
Do you guys want to hit my front three? Do you want to hit my front three?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Son,
Yeah.
Salah,
Yeah.
Kane.
I'm going Salah, Son, KDB, false nine.
Oh, no, John, no.
Oh, man.
I'm going to have
No,
to
no,
ask
no.
you to do that again, John, because we can't put KDB false 9, bro.
Now, yeah,
We
you
can-
gotta pick a striker.
we know we can.
Because by doing that, you're taking away from actual valid strikers.
It's making
Exactly.
Because did
But
did
it's
Harry
been
Kane
good
take the
strikers.
striker though?
Who?
Nah,
Tony.
You're making it
Tony.
Tony had a good year. And so did, and if you want to say that,
And
Bowen
Son's-
had a
no,
good year.
and wait,
Bowen.
Son's been playing
Bowen had a good
centre
year.
forward, technically.
He's been doing a lot of inverted runs, but
Because Tottenham have been playing-
I think John's allowed. Do you know what? Let's leave. I think John's allowed to call this what he wants.
let him have what he wants.
John. I think.
That's gonna
We're just not going to agree with him.
yeah.
Go on.
Otherwise, it's Kane.
No, what did you say?
Go on.
What's your seven?
No, I hadn't picked it.
Oh, you
'Cause
haven't?
No, Jalil picked and
I
then
said
now it's
Son, Kane, and Salah.
You argue with that, can you?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not KDB full nine, I'll put Kane as well.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. You can't really argue.
And Kane only had a good half of the season.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
though.
that's why. Same reason I didn't pick KDB. I got the same energy for Kane. I'm not picking him.
Off. This
So
is
who
why-
you go up top?
This is why I like. This is why I like Jeff. He's got
I've got
consistency.
Son, Salah. I'm gonna pick Bowen or Tony. I'm not sure which one. I might pick Bowen.
You've gone
See,
for
I'll do
consistency.
something. See, I'll do something.
I like that.
I'll put Son down the middle because I think that's where Son's actually been playing.
Because you want to put Mane on the left,
I'll
right?
put Mane in the left.
I know
and
it.
Salah
But
on the
Mane
right.
ain't played left though. Mane's been good through the middle.
Yeah,
But
it's
Mane's
been better through the middle.
Mane's been
Better through the middle.
And he'll be playing that through the middle if he stays
Like,
next
can-
season.
like, Can we be cheeky? It's a little bit cheeky.
Go on, man. Do your
Cheeky
thing.
little Luis Diaz. It's a little one.
I want to.
Cheeky Luis
Half the
Diaz.
season.
Cheeky Luis Diaz.
Again, it's the same thing.
Again, it's the
want
same
to.
argument though.
Same
I
thing.
want to, though. I want to.
Oh, wait. So
If
you
we're
know
gonna
we
keep
picked.
it real,
You know we picked Jota as one of the best top 10 strikers. He's not in anyone's conversation here.
Josh
Yeah,
should not
rightfully
be
so.
in anyone
No, but earlier in the season we were having this striker.
Yeah, but we went through that strikers list and we all finished that.
wait,
show.
wait.
I
I
think,
finished
I,
that show,
think
Josh.
I was
Horrible
actually absent.
You might. You might.
No,
Yeah.
Credit.
Yeah,
credit
Rash
to
was
you guys as well,
absent.
'cause that was before Jota's horrible run.
Yes.
And he was doing really well as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he was
think that was
scoring
coming
goals.
Coming to
but-
the back of beating Arsenal as well, and he was actually really good in that
He
game.
was doing well.
He
But
scored.
I agree with Son.
He
I agree
says-
with,
he caused us
Son,
trouble, bro.
Harry Kane
And
No,
Salah.
Harry Kane should not be there.
Can't be to me
doesn't
because
make sense.
if he like up until January, people were saying
sense.
Kane was finished.
No,
Yeah.
it legit doesn't make sense.
No,
Harry
but-
Kane being in the team.
He's got a point. Jeff's got a point.
I hear that, but it's the same thing for KDB. Who was talking about KDB before January?
No, but we
then
want. It's you know what? There's more of an argument for KDB than Kane to me, even though Kane got 17
I hear
goals in the
that.
end.
I'm just saying the vice versa to that is
KDB finished up on 15 goals.
15 and 8 assists.
All
Crazy.
That's brilliant.
But you're in a City team that probably gets 100 goals a year.
And all I'm saying is that KDB has more competition for his centre mid slot than Kane has for the striker slot. End of the day, Tony scored 11 Prem goals. 6
12
came in
in the
three.
end.
Sorry, 12. 6 of them came in 3 games.
You know, we're being
And
disrespectful.
a lot were penalties too.
We're being disrespectful here. Ronaldo has to be in the team.
No, sorry.
Nah, Ronaldo has to be in the team.
Sorry, nah.
Nah, Ronaldo has to be in the
Well,
team.
you know what? If we're saying Jota,
yeah.
you know what? If we're saying Jota,
We're
that
being a bit mad.
Jota was just scoring.
Yeah.
No, I'll give Ronaldo a lot of credit because he's converting passes from McTominay and that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're being
But
mad, bro.
I can't put you in there
Nah.
because
For
like
Ronaldo.
no, Because even though he scored 18 goals, he worked off nothing.
Listen,
the team he's playing for.
I know,
It's a
I know.
zero goal
But
difference
Listen,
team.
final call. Lamb's your full
Okay,
three.
I'll say I'll say
scrap Kane, man.
Salah, Ronaldo, and Son.
Cool. Salah, Son,
Can't have to go Ronaldo, bro.
You're gonna have to go Ronaldo.
Kane.
But you just
you went past it. We said forget it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Lambs. Son, Ronaldo, and Salah.
Yeah, and you know what? I am as well because for Ronaldo to get that at that team, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Team, bro.
That shit team.
That dead ass team.
That-
Like Tony
yeah,
had
yeah.
a fantastic season, meaning like he
For
showed
Brentford
what he can
standard.
do. Great
Yeah.
breakthrough season,
Brentford standard.
and like he showed up in lights. He put his name in lights. People are speaking about him. We know who Tony is. That video that he had on Instagram when the girl was like, "Who are you? What do you play for?" She didn't even know who he was. Like, we know who you are.
Fuck Brentford.
You know, I'm trying to say, well done.
just
But it is
so
Ronaldo. It is.
Ronaldo got one third of Man United's goals. Come on.
Yeah,
It is
I know.
Ronaldo. It
That's
is.
same,
And
same.
look how old he is as well. He's doing the
Alright, for
business.
37-year-old, 18 Prem goals, at a team where you got McTominay and Fred behind you.
Jeez.
Fred's actually gonna
And Bruno, we need to start. We need
Yeah.
to start putting disrespect on Bruno's name, man. This guy don't look good unless he gets numbers. And let's be
And I've
real.
always
We've
been
always known
we
that.
have,
on his
we have,
name.
we have,
always
we
known
have.
that.
Been
We have.
consistent in that.
We have said this
known
at the
that.
beginning.
They're due.
Alright, so what, Ronaldo's made it in, yeah?
He's
Yeah,
made it
Ronaldo
in.
makes
Okay, cool. So our team of the year is then Alisson in goal, Trent right back, Cancelo left back,
Yeah.
Rudiger and Matip centre back,
Fair.
middle three of Rodri, Thiago and Bernardo Silva,
Fair.
Salah right, Son left, and Ronaldo up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
It's not a bad team, to be fair.
I'll say this, Ronaldo kind of got... If Kane didn't only turn up last few
Yeah.
months...
All right, cool. And then just quickly before we do the Champions League final predictions,
Who's the coach?
coach. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Yeah, coach.
Pep for me, man.
Oh, coach of the season.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry, Graham Potter.
That's what I was gonna say.
Mine's what's the Newcastle one? What's his name again?
Eddie Howe.
Eddie for me.
Yeah. He's
You can't.
Half the
you
season
can't,
again.
You can't have gone through a relegation battle with Bournemouth and then come back and save Newcastle, man. You got to give it
But
to
he
him.
also had
got
that half a
relegated
season.
with
He had
He
that
only
what I'm
had
saying,
half a
that's-
he
season.
had that half a season energy.
Yeah,
Okay.
It
Great
has to be
turnaround,
Graham
though.
Potter. Has to be Graham Potter.
Graham Potter for me.
Yeah, Graham.
Yeah.
I would have said Graham Potter or Conte.
Conte actually, yeah, because they got Spurs into the top four.
No,
I'm
listen,
going
man.
Graham Potter,
No,
man.
listen.
Potter deserves
Just
it.
Potter-
that-
Potter
no,
is-
listen. We've done enough of this Tottenham.
Dude, some respect to man's name.
Yeah, I'm done with it now. I've had enough, bruv. Like,
Hey,
Alright, cool.
PC. All right, cool. So let's do a quick player of the season and then young player of the season. So player of the season, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna give it to Son.
Son, yeah? Okay. Son, player of the season for Rash. Jeff? Yeah, it's hard.
I might go Trent.
Okay. Trent?
I don't think he had a drop-off. I'm trying to think of anyone who didn't have a drop-off.
Yeah, and that's why with me, it's obviously it's gonna sound weird because it's DM, but I would genuinely give it to Rodri. I have
not
not
mad at
seen
that.
him play a bad
Doesn't
game.
put foot wrong all game.
He ain't
all year,
Labs.
sorry.
He ain't played a bad game.
I'm not a fan of Rodri, you know.
I wasn't.
We could tell.
I wasn't, but
Even small things like, you know when you see him and Thiago do the little kickabout, he's the one that always looks as if he's about to mess it up. If you
yeah,
actually
no,
watch
but
it carefully-
but Thiago is. Wait, sorry, Bernardo. You mean
No, you know when him and
Oh,
Thiago...
Spain.
play for Spain?
Yeah, you know when him
You're
and Thiago
speaking
do
about one of the
kick
most
technical
technical
Yeah,
balls.
Thiago's a joke.
Rodri looks, he's always looks
Thiago's
as
a
if he's about
joke.
to just mess it
I'll
up.
be honest. If Thiago had been
Hey, that's
failed
what checked off
season,
track.
if Thiago had been failed season, it could have been
Thiago
Thiago.
got goal of the season, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that
No, like,
skidder.
can we do underdog of the season? Like, the guy that's in
We could do that as well.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that at the end. Well, what's your player of the season?
I'll say Trent, though.
So Trent player of the season, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Trent player of the season. Trent, Son, Rodri.
It's out of Rodri, Bernardo, and Cancelo. If I was to go for one, yeah, mad. Yeah, I'll mix it up. I'll go Cancelo, man. I'll mix
Yeah,
it up.
Cancelo.
Yeah.
And then underdog of the season, you said?
So who won? Trent.
Trent won.
Trent won.
I spell, bro.
Trent got most votes. Hey, RBT don't hate Liverpool.
Oh my god, underdog of the season.
Are we talking about player? Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy that's impressed. That was
Oh, biggest surprise of the
I've
season.
only got
then.
one.
Yeah, biggest surprise.
Joe Linton.
Yes, I agree.
I've written him off.
Yes.
I was laughing at him
Yeah.
weekly.
And now he's looking at Yaya Toure.
Yeah, it's mad.
I'm going Joe Linton as well.
I'll say Naby Keita.
He has come back from the dead. Yeah.
Don't want to come
I'm
back.
saying.
Actually, no,
Man's gonna-
fuck it,
man-
man. No, sorry, I'm not gonna swear. I don't even want to
Go
swear.
on.
I don't even want to.
You can swear.
Fair, man. Fred's been good, man.
Yes,
Friend
but
had a
I have
good
to
4
go.
months.
Fred's been good.
I'm still going Joe Linton, man. I can't believe
Linton
what I've
wins hands
seen.
down to me.
He was one of the
I'm-
worst strikers in Prem history.
laughing
Now
at
he's a
him
good year. Now
He was.
he's a good centre mid. It's mad.
I'm going Granite Xhaka, man. He's just turned.
What?
I know why he did that. Just wants a discussion. This guy's good. He just wants a discussion.
No, I'm not discussing this.
No.
We're moving.
Jack,
We're moving.
I understand the answer.
I'm
I
not
understand
feeding
it.
into
I
this guy.
understand it. I understand it.
Jackie, yeah?
I understand it because if you knock, no, look. If you have Joe Linton as your underdog, then he can have Granit Xhaka.
Oh my, no.
He can.
Think about what's Joe Linton, bro. Striker, bro.
No, but he's still trash, bro.
Wait,
Yeah,
He's still absolute trash.
Yeah.
Still trash.
Actually, no, I'm gonna-
Nah, I don't think so. You know, he's actually looking
I think
big.
you're playing the wrong position for the whole year.
for like a whole career.
There's something you can't argue against.
Who's that?
Cucurella.
No,
It's a
he was good.
surprise.
No, he was good.
No, but it's
I
a
never
surprise.
expected him to be that
I
good.
expected
Yeah.
him to be
No, but you know what? I didn't know as much. Like, Joe Linton, I've watched you
Yeah.
see Kaka,
Yeah.
Cuckoo,
Yeah. Shit.
Basura for 2 years.
Joe Linton.
Bro,
Nah,
come on, man. You know Xhaka's been trash.
He has, but
Yeah, but Jacka again,
Not
good
Joe-
4
not Joe
months
Linton level,
from the
though.
Liverpool red card to now.
Are you gonna say? Are you gonna
And
say
that's
Xhaka?
about how good Joe Linton's been
Are
as
you-
well
are you
for
gonna
a
say
good
Xhaka?
4 months as well.
I'll give Joe
No,
Linton.
no.
Let's move on.
Preston Xhaka.
Let's move on. We would have needed to.
This guy, you're arguing something you don't
I
even know.
don't, to be honest,
This guy is the big man.
I don't know.
If you say Xhaka, I'm saying Joe Linton, innit?
Man's not on that
You have to
Xhaka.
fight fire with fire.
The Granite can't win.
Granite cannot win.
Like, these podcasts will take hours,
I
bro.
don't know. I actually don't know.
Cool. So Joe Linton wins.
Fair. So what's the next one?
Last
Joe
one.
Linton.
Flop of the season.
Oh, I'm enjoying this one.
No,
There's a lot of candidates.
There's some real
I just
candidates.
want to give a shout out to Norwich.
do you want individuals or do you want? Could we do managers?
You can
teams?
do whatever you want.
But you can pick a team or player.
Whatever you want.
man.
Big- just
Harry,
big
Harry
flop.
Maguire.
Harry Maguire. Yeah.
I was gonna
that's a
say
second
I wanted to
game.
give a shout out to Norwich. You know what I'm saying? For embarrassing themselves yet again.
Man, they got relegated halfway through the season.
Halfway through the season.
nuts.
We'll
Shout
see you
out
in
to Norwich.
we'll see you in 2023 when you get
Yeah,
promoted again.
He's going to go score 39 goals. And then
Fuck
they're
you
gonna come
know.
back up.
Who else do I want to give a shout out to? I mean, hell, Luke Shaw.
Alright, let's
There's a
give
shout
shout
Would you
out.
guys, would you guys take Peaky? Would you guys take him?
No,
Okay, cool.
not taking Luki.
Never mind.
Oh no. Them Vikings.
You're lying, man. He's taking the piss.
You know what? He's split up there. So he's considering.
I'll ask a question.
Listen,
My bad, guy.
one of the shout outs who needs to get as well, yeah, for flop of the season has to go to Rape Greenwood.
Oh, yeah.
What? Chill.
We can't say that. We actually can't say. We actually can't say the R word on YouTube.
So we got to take that out.
So yeah.
Greenwood.
I'll bleep it.
Greenwood gets a shout out for flopping his season.
If you can say Greenwood.
No, no,
What
that's a
about
shout out.
say
That's
Greenwood.
a shout
I
out.
can't say it. I
That's a
can't
shout out. That's just a shout
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
Because I expected better from him. As in this season, I thought he was gonna have a really good.
Oh,
season.
he was actually bad before. Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, I mean,
we could also give a shout out to Rashford as well. Man, that boy stunk.
Hey, the school's loving
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Oh my God.
Shall we say United?
Yeah.
United.
United.
Someone said Kante, but he gets away with it.
Nah, no.
Nah,
That's what
man.
people say.
Yeah.
They say Kante gets away with it.
It's true.
He's humble.
Because he's
Who
the guy who come to your house to
But
play
There are
FIFA.
some people that you're speaking of.
You know who the real biggest flop was?
It weren't
But
Kante.
the way he got introduced,
Oh, Jadon Sancho.
the way he got introduced, Varane. Horrible.
He has been horrible.
He has.
He has
But you
been
know who
horrible.
wins?
But
And
anybody
Man
with shit next, but you could put the best defender next to Maguire. Of course he's shit,
The
bro.
whole United-
Player-wise, Lukaku's my guy.
Well, Lukaku.
I thought he was going to find them towards the title.
I thought he was
He
gonna
might
be
be
on
on
We,
there.
I think we wanted him as top goal scorer.
Yeah, we did.
I did.
Gary Neville kept on saying, I mean, Lukaku's a 25 goal season.
Yeah.
He's going to get you 25 goals.
But he is.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
And I hear him.
He got 7.
Crazy.
So yeah, there's a lot of honourable mentions.
Yeah, to me-
Norwich,
to me, it has to be
Watford,
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Easy
And
goals.
I actually like Lukaku as a player. I actually like him.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Man United. They've been embarrassing.
I'm gonna get to Man United as well.
If we're doing team, I'm going to agree with you.
I have to
Yeah.
give it as United as
Yeah,
total.
as a whole, as a-
Totality.
Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna give it to United fans.
Nah,
No,
that's
fair,
harsh.
fair. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Who you giving it to? United.
United fans.
I heard Pogba say he's scared to play the last game because he's scared they'll run up on the pitch and attack him. That's crazy.
Fair enough.
That's a good choice.
That's a good choice from him.
Now, but have you seen what's been happening? These fans, I hate to say it,
Cavani.
one of these
Cavani
fans
wasn't playing.
needs to get slept because you're
They're about
playing
to.
with
That was
people's
one of those
lives.
fans, by the
They're
way.
about to.
That was his own fans.
Yeah, his own fan is crazy.
Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olsen's running
They've
off.
had some
They
mad
all
things.
attacked him.
They've had
They
some
must
mad
have forgot-
things
They
this
must
year.
have forgot Vieira was.
The younger generation. I'm
Big up
telling you.
Vieira, by the way, for that.
Vieira
Do you know
Big
what
up
it is?
for
It's the
kicking that
younger
fan.
generation
They need it.
overspilling into football because if
Yeah,
you check how the
social
streets
media
are
and
moving
that.
as well and how just
Yeah.
reckless they are,
They don't
have
understand consequence.
They don't
Yes.
understand respect
Yes,
as
and
well.
consequence.
No, you know what?
Respect and consequence.
Yeah.
Rash, it's crazy you're saying this shit. This is off topic, but
Yeah, what guy
we were
left?
talking about in another studio, we were talking about in another podcast I was doing. There was a video online, and it's an American video, and it's a white girl speaking to like a black senate or something. I
think I've seen that.
She asked him a question or something, and she screamed, "I'm still talking. I don't know. I don't know.
I haven't
and
seen it,
everyone was
no.
like, this video summarizes this generation.
Yes.
That she just had no
Patience.
care in the world.
Yeah.
No
Of
patience
who
that
she
he
was
a-
speaking to,
She
yeah.
just didn't care. She
Yeah.
just
Hey,
did.
this
And I think you're right on that.
one day
man.
we need to
Younger
when
generation.
we do this other
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
episode.
We'll do it here.
Hey,
We'll do it, yeah.
one of these needs to be a topic.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
I might end up
overspill
getting set
Yeah,
off
yeah.
today's
Bro, I'm
generation.
telling you.
And
I've
how
got
it's
some
affected-
ideas on
how
why
it's
it's
I'll start talking about a lot of stuff.
I've got some
Yeah.
ideas on why.
Oh yeah.
But
There's a
yeah.
lot of reasons why.
Yeah.
And it's been a long thought out plan as well
Yeah.
to get us here. But
All right, cool. Let's wrap it up. Champions League final prediction time. I'll start. I think Liverpool win 2-1.
Liverpool win 3-1.
Real Madrid's got this 3-1.
Liverpool on penalties.
Liverpool 5-0.
Whoa! Hey, this is mad.
Fair enough.
I'm putting a bet down just in case.
Are you
Yeah.
betting?
I love that. I love that.
Are you betting?
I love that.
Confidence,
That
innit?
is confidence.
Confident.
5-0, I think 5-0.
Do you know what you remind me of? Me in Arsenal's era when Henry and Perez and then where we could be losing 3-0 and I just didn't care. I knew we was going to come back and win 4-3 or 5-3.
I think
I understand.
Liverpool have it in them. I think last hurrah. I think it'll be 5-0. I think I can see Luis Diaz scoring a hat trick.
That was cement.
You rating too much, man. You
Now,
Liverpool
Diaz
fans.
is hard.
Did you
though.
dream this?
You dreamed it.
You dreamed this
No,
before. You
it's
did,
not even
didn't
dreaming. I just
No, but
saw-
you did dream
like,
it,
just
innit?
before you guys came, I was watching Chelsea versus Real Madrid, and the way Chelsea were unlocking that team.
Yeah. No, Liverpool should
This has
win
been
for me.
happening since PSG.
That's the
Yes,
thing.
but they have this ability.
They've got
to
Karim
come
up front.
back.
Karim.
They haven't been back
Karim.
against Van Dijk.
Karim.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know what it is about Benzema? He needs a quarter of a yard to score a goal.
Yeah.
That goal against Manchester City proves it.
Yeah. And you know what?
That left-footed one.
And you know what? Just a
and that
quick one. Now we're
header.
touching on that. Just a very quick, like, yes or no. Mbappe, did he make the right decision staying at PSG? Yes or no?
Hell yes.
Hey, 7,000% yes.
Because of the body, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Quick on, mine's a bit quicker than a yes, but I'll be quick. I'm just happy that when it comes to football, a black African man is on top and he's calling all the shots. I think for years we've watched Real Madrid and Barcelona feel entitled to everyone's players, and I just find it. I'm so happy that they've been slapped in the face. I'm so happy Barcelona's going through it, and I'm so happy Real Madrid were able
Fair
to
enough.
just get declined just like
I don't
that.
like what Rio said,
So,
just
yeah.
to say that. But
Fair enough.
I'll say this. Money wise, it's probably the best decision you can make. But for
it is.
achievement wise, I don't know if they're going to win the Champions League anytime soon.
We'll have to wait and see.
23. He's
But let's just talk about
he's got 10
Mbappe
years.
as the individual. He's 23 years old.
I'd rather
He's
win it
gonna
now.
probably
I
be
don't
the
wanna wait.
richest player in football
Yes,
soon.
yes.
And think about what he has done for his people, not for just the
Unbelievable.
next generation, but probably the next 5 generations.
groundbreaking deal,
he's-
you know.
For his family.
Project Mbappe was being said before this contract.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, it was.
It is a success.
Yeah, huge success.
It's a groundbreaking deal.
And all
Groundbreaking.
he needs now is the right minds behind him, and that man has got an amazing future.
He's a GM
Amazing
at
future.
23.
Let's
Our
point out
GM,
as well-
le
let's point
GM.
out as well, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he seems blessed. He seems blessed. Nah.
Seems like a hungry
It's
player,
exciting to
man.
watch. Got swag. Nah, big up Mbappe still.
Big him up.
Big him up.
But it'll
But
be interesting to see Mbappe once he reaches the age of 28, 29.
yeah, that's.
But he'll be a
His
president.
pace is dying out.
He'll be the president of Africa. He'll unite all the nations. He'll unite all the nations and say, listen, it's far too long.
Van Dijk's just done a top 5 centre backs. He hasn't put himself in it. Let's
Fair
end
enough.
it there.
Fair
He did
enough.
that.
Van Dijk and Ferdinand.
Oh, did you hear Maldini said Van Dijk is the
Best centre back ever. Yeah, I saw that.
to
Yeah.
ever play the game?
Again,
I take no heat to that.
Yeah, again.
You said that shit.
I agree. No, Maldini said it. He said
Yeah, no, I'm saying you.
Gary
you-
Neville said that Oli was a
that
good
as
manager. I don't believe anything that
Gary
Fury said.
Neville has no right to speak about football. like that. Maldini's one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
Gary Neville's not top 100 right backs to ever do it.
All right, damn.
100.
God
Gary
damn.
Neville
That's
told you,
100.
If you ask Gary Neville, how was he? He'll say, listen.
He'll say he was
I'm not
average.
About my guy, I was mid.
But I actually think he was a bit better.
He was a
than
bit
Mitch.
better than Mid.
I think he was a bit better
He was a
than- I think
decent
he was-
right
He was a
back.
good.
He was a decent right back, Lambs.
What top 14 was Gary
I'm
Neville getting
stuck
to?
on top
Well, right now,
Yeah.
Come on,
No,
man.
man,
You
top
can't
one.
do
he
Ahead
that.
of
starts
Reece
for
James.
he starts for Spurs.
Ahead of Reece James.
Gary Neville.
He starts for
Come on,
Spurs.
man.
Him and Emerson Royale him and Emerson Royale. I don't know.
What you're saying is
Oh,
mad.
nah,
Yeah, listen.
Gary Neville, have you seen what he's achieved though? Let's be real.
Had they recorded?
Listen, yeah. Hey, listen.
Yeah, we'll
We
keep having these debates,
we need to wrap
Are
it
you in
up.
trouble still?
We need to wrap it up. It's been a great first show in the studio. Really good. Obviously, it was a season review, so it was always going to take a long time.
Yeah, about 2
But,
hours.
You know, hopefully everyone who tunes in will smash a like, enjoy it. Give us your feedback, how you found it with us in the studio, all together at once. Obviously, shout out Lamps
Come on.
in the back
Please,
for
thank you.
Big up Lamps,
hosting,
man.
for
Big
hosting
up
us here
Lamps.
today.
That's my guy.
So big up Lamps. Obviously, big up everyone that's tuned in. Subscribe to RBT. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, everything. We're going to be doing a lot more of these in-person ones, so hopefully everyone does like it. But yeah, obviously, big up all the man, and big up Jeff, big up Rash, big up Jalil, and big up everyone who's tuned in. So yeah, we'll be back real soon. We'll probably be back online, but we'll be back in the studio real soon. So until then,
Thanks.
people, we out. Peace.
Salam.
Peace.